Hey DOT community, this is a lad coming at you with a EU UK friendly event start live for the Invoke Call of Achilles event. And it's also a Power to the Collectors special edition, because collectors, I know you're out there. If you are a collector, make sure, and you're watching this after the fact, please post in the comments how happy you are that you have been a collector. So, and that it was all for naught, and that it was not all for naught, exactly. Of course, we do have 1.39 update on my main account, unlike my test account, which did not have all of the Titans. I do have all of the Titans for all the collections that just came out. I do not have them all at 40, so I cannot actually collect all of them all the way up. Two of them, of course, Community Tier 1, I can, which is a 4-star. The epic music in the background. 4-star Elemental Grasp. I'm going to get a 2-star, 3-star, and a 4-star. May keep the 2-star just for posterity's sake, just to say that there is a 2-star. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Relic space is limited. So, and then, of course, the other one that I can collect all the way through right now is, I believe, this one right here. I can get the Greek Amulet all the way through. Besides from that, the War Gods one, I'm just a few levels off on Sekhmet, and I will be able to collect all the way through and get that new Warrior's Ring, which is super awesome, because if you can see, it's a little dark, but every 10 seconds... plus 10% Titan and Troop, all elemental resist, and it maxes at 5. So it's going to be insane. So yes, we're going to collect those here in a little bit. We're going to wait until a bunch more people come in. I'm so happy with my thumbnail. The Power to the Collectors that's on there. When I turned it sideways, the little guy with the sunglasses. Who's on Discord that doesn't know how to mute? Gary? Jesus, Gary. Tisk, tisk, tisk. It's alright. I'm sure Gary will be back. But he will have all of his stuff muted in the background like a good Discord guest should. It's alright, it's early in the morning. At least for me. So, but yes, but like I was saying on my thumbnail, I got the my sunglasses guy, and he's got the his when I turned it sideways, it actually looks like he's got his fist up in the air. It's pretty sick. I did not know it was going to work out like that. Looks good. Gary, good morning. Can you hear me? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, I'll go over this event, and we will see all the good stuff that is in the event, because... What's up, Chef? Thanks for being here. Austin, you were grinding? Nice. Lex, the event did start roughly around 10, well, it started like 9:30, about an hour ago. So, you done, Lex? Yeah, right. Death Sigh, thank you for joining. A and J, Dan, Death Soul, thank you for joining. Alright, so, who we got? We got Achilles, and I'll tell you his skills. If you saw my live stream from last night, definitely can go up against some Titans. Other Titans he cannot, and it's a lot more difficult. And some players may find some workarounds, but at the same time, though, a lot of players will go with a easier. If there's an easier Titan to use, like a Titan that they have in their collection, that's going to make it a lot easier to battle that particular Titan out, they'll choose them over Achilles. So that's what I was trying to say. Blech, it's a mouthful. Alright, so this is what the event's all about. Banner of War! The DOT community's lining up like crazy for this thing. So, Apollo's Lyre, Metis Syrup, of course. A lot of players also are interested in these relics, as well as the, getting the Trump of Iron and Tonic of Strength. I don't think I have either one of those relics, so just to have those two relics as well is not a bad thing. And then, of course, all the War Gods are giving the boost. What's up, Ritik? So all war gods are giving the 1.4 boost, which is nice. I'm going to be using Ares. He's 57. I'm not going to just fast level him or anything like that. Because I think that since he still has plenty of good grinding use to him. Now, I do want to mention, we're going to go through the rewards and see what's up. But I do want to mention that they only have the $30 and the $14 packs. Now I did, DOT community, purchase 1,000 portal stones for 4K gems. I can kind of hear you, Gary, a little bit.
How are we doing?
There we go. Not too bad. So, I did purchase 1,000 portal stones for 4K gems, but right before that portal surge was over, because I knew I was going to do a lot of grinding today. As well as when the event did start, I did get one of the $30 packs and 3 of the $14 packs. So, of course, I will quad stack for the viewers, because thanks to you, if it wasn't for your generous donations, I would not be able to do these events as I do here on the stream. So thank you again, all generous donators of the channel. What's up, Loki? Thank you for joining. So definitely getting a bunch more people on here. I hope maybe we'll see some of the developers sneaking in, because we know you're awake and we know you're probably working. We know. So maybe they'll be in here. Maybe they'll show up in this stream. Well, you never know. It's a big event.
You never know.
And of course, there's a lot of talk right now. Of course, with the blog post was of course for Achilles was overshadowed by the 1.39 update blog post, which had a lot of information. No pentastack action today, unfortunately, ANJ. But I'll still quad stack for all of you. Just at least twice. I do have to pull some relics, of course, to get that 1 star, so I can quad stack. So we'll do that, actually. Let's see if we can get some very beginning of the stream luck and see what happens. 2 star. Dragowiz, thank you for joining. 2 star. I'll try one more. If it's another 2 star, I'll just... Yeah, well, at least I got a 1 star. Because, like I said, I need that for the quad stack. So Gary, are you leading the way?
With what?
Well, Gary, you're in Hammer with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you leading the way, Gary? You grinding? You going for 25K or what?
I'm grinding, yeah. I suppose we're going to have to, because our mins are set quite high, and if you're going to go that high, you may as well finish. So.
Well, you okay?
I mean,
so wait, you're not
video.
You didn't watch all the videos, Gary, and get all hyped up for Banner of War? Come on, Gary, let us know.
No, I watched your video this morning that you did last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not impressed by the Titan.
Oh no, and not many are. Not many are.
No.
When it comes down to a lot of players that are that have plenty of the War God Titans already. So.
Yeah. I'm still raging. I got rid of Ra.
Well, yeah, because collectors rejoice, Gary.
I only done it the last. Annie was 41. I only done it the last.
Well, you know Ra's going to come back in October. You know that, right?
He will. Yeah, he will.
Yeah, so you have nothing to worry about.
He could be around him. Them white relic things as well.
Or it also might be late September, because it seems like Bast is coming out next week, and it seems like they may be doing like a reintroduction of Horde/Skeleton Titans, or at least Egyptian Titans, to lead into Halloween Titans, if you think about it that way. Because Egyptian Titans aren't exactly associated with Halloween exactly, but they did seem to put them out in and around the Halloween season last year, and that's why Hordepocalypse seemed like it was absolutely ridiculous. So. Alright, actually we should be grinding with relics. So let's at least, what's my odd number?
I love the update. There's more things that I'd like to see, but I've got to admit, there's a lot in it, and it is good.
Yes. Yes. Does everyone hear that? Gary says it is good.
Yes.
Yes, I think so
too. The famous one.
And yeah, the famous one. That's right, Gary. See, Gary, you should be working with soldiers, seeing about getting maybe some of your own Gary merch out there, you know? It just says, you know, on the back it's got like two hands pointing up, you know what I mean? Saying I'm famous.
Praying. Oh,
praying? No, they don't have to be praying.
Something like that. I don't
know. Dragaway says, anyone have a free spot in Alliance? I will finish the event. I only need an active league for continuous PP. My league is dead. In-game name is Dragaway. There you go. Never know.
Can I ask you a quick question, Z?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see any chat anymore for some reason. Now.
On the screen, yeah, because I don't have it up on the screen, I guess. That was just, it's supposed to be there, but, you know what, that's a good point. Let me, I can jump out real quick.
Because I was looking it up, and I was just wondering why.
It's supposed to be there. Hold on, let me get rid of it.
Yeah,
I can put it back in. And let's see, add widget, Streamlabs, chat box.
Couldn't see it this morning either. I was just wondering, is something wrong with my side?
On my test account, I'm not running it on there because it gets all wonky for some reason.
Right, okay.
I don't know if that actually made a difference or not, or if it popped up or not. I'll see in a second. Maybe.
Because I like reading the chat when you're grinding. If you're live, definitely. But I like doing it on the rewatch as well, because.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not popping up. Interesting. I'll have to figure that out.
YouTube's gone really funny lately, anyway.
Well, Streamlabs can also be a little goofy.
You might be the only person playing the game that will be able to pick up the winter stuff. The winter stuff. Jotun, and what's the other lad? Krampus and all of that. I'm long gone.
Yep, get rid of Raw. Jotun 2 never got Bast or Krampus either. Dope. Trevor Lee. Uh-oh. Well, you know Krampus and Jotun are going to be back in December, so everybody will get an opportunity. You'll get the opportunity to get that all in December. Everything's going to be... Everything from these Pantheon collections will be available within the next 6 months. Because we got Halloween rolling around, so there goes all the Egyptian Titans, and also possibly Baba Yaga. Also, you also have the 4-year anniversary coming up, so there's very good possibility you might see Runa again right around that time. You also may see, of course, all the Winter Titans coming back around again in December. Possible reskills. Maybe Jotun will get like a 4th time around, you know. Never know.
And still be awful.
Still be awful. So
you're having the round table tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night is the round table, yes, at 8 p.m. It's because it's on a Friday, so of course, and it's at nighttime, so it makes it, at least over here in the U.S., it makes it a little bit more available for a lot of the people that are going to be on. But I also do have... Man, thank you. I also have a few people from overseas as well that are going to be trying to make it on as well. Gassan unfortunately cannot, but I gave his ticket to someone else. But I did give out.
I just I'm just wondering why I didn't get an invite, but you know,
Oh,
maybe she's not
Gary,
famous
did you go
enough
on,
yet.
Gary, did you go on Discord? Let me go.
Yes, I
Let
did.
me go check on Discord right now. I'm gonna go
You
to
can
my
go check on
Discord chat.
Discord if you like.
I go to my Discord chat. I click on
I'm
this.
rubbish on Discord anyway.
It says right here, ticket number 16 of 20, 8 p.m. Eastern Friday. I'm streaming tomorrow for the EU UK, so be ready, then go to sleep because you will be up early on the roundtable stream. It's all right there on Discord. I just read exactly what I said to you yesterday at 4:47 and 4:48. So Gary, you are lies, Gary, lies.
Oh,
So
forgive me.
so I just think it's funny that that's also just saying lies outright is an actual thing to say. But anyway, Gary, you are invited. You are part of the. But you better be awake. So like I said, you can be on this stream all day, but Gary, you better get some serious rest because you're not getting any sleep tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know about that, mate.
Gary, I hope you better be on. Now, right here's another one I did invite as well. I haven't had a response yet back, but we'll see. That's Shy right there. That's Mr. He's got a. I think Shy's got the Life Spark. I think, or it's Necrosa. I forget. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. But Mr. Timestamp. What's up, Nitrum? Crazy Talks. Talks, just like everyone else. Please go check your Discord PMs, because if you want me to read it off here and make you look like a fool, I can do that. I can do that.
Are you saying I look like a fool?
No, Gary, I don't know about that.
You liar.
Lies.
Don't lie.
Because when I'm wrong, or I'm super late, I'll tell you, I am. Because I should have been live streaming at 10, but it's alright. Because Gary is famous, right? See, Trevor Lee, you know.
I wouldn't mind. I was going to get up and get another cup of tea and a Jaffa cake. But,
see, you can definitely.
Just as I was going to get up, you came on.
See, the front of your shirt, Gary, could say, "Time for tea and Jaffa cakes," and on the back it says, "I'm famous."
Not too sure many people would buy that.
Oh, I'd get one, Gary. I'd get one. They'd be well known as the DOT Gary shirt, you know? Jaffa cakes all day. Bass will be reskilled, Trevor Lee asked. Yes, actually I do. And actually, yeah, if you listen, in Vintage's video, he actually is like, I think Bass needs a good reskill. And you know the developers listen to every word that comes out of Vintage's mouth because they are afraid. Afraid of what happens when Vintage points out other problems because it could be bad. They need to go plug holes in the ship real quick or else, their public image could be ruined.
I don't think it will, actually.
I think it will be. Or she will be. Sub Xenochrist. I'll buy some Gary merch. Jaffa Cake shirt. Yeah, Dan says he would. See? Gary, you have fans. You have fans.
Thank you, Dan. I am starting to seriously consider streaming myself.
Oh, wait a second. Huh? Gary, could you please repeat what you just said?
I said I am going to go and get tea and Jaffa cakes in a while.
Oh, did you now? I bet you. So I heard it, Gary, the first time. You said you were thinking about streaming yourself. Look at that.
Yeah, no, I am. I get a lot of time, so for various reasons. I could, because there's not so many on European time.
No, exactly. This is another reason what I always was on to talks about too, because there needs to be more what we call global coverage, Gary. See, if you have the jump on a completely separate time zone, when you see Ron Gamer's videos drop, when you see Gasan86 doing his live streams on what is my Saturday morning, which is not his. It's definitely late afternoon, if not early evening, So it's the DOT community that posts in the areas of the UK and Europe is definitely on a different time schedule, and that's why the streams there's not too many people that stream over there. So there definitely is a huge gap, and I definitely think the more streamers over in the UK and Europe area that do pick up the mic and decide to do so, that would be awesome and amazing. And you won't find yourself running into Godan trying to stream and Prometheus trying to stream. You won't run in. Well, you might run into some Prometheo, because if you try to stream in the morning, Prometheo's still up from the night before. And Churro, you never know. Churro and Prometheo, sometimes I wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning and they're streaming still. So
yeah, they normally finish. I normally get up around 7:30, and they normally just finish. Either just finishing or they've just finished.
Yeah.
Often get the.
Yeah, I mean, you could do Good Mornings with Gary. You know what I mean? Good Mornings with Gary. And it's like, what's going on, Gary? Time for tea and Jaffa cakes.
Yeah, that could work.
See? And then it all wraps up. See, Gary, it's perfect.
I haven't even looked into it, to be honest. It's not that difficult, is it?
Nope, not at all. As you can see, over the last few months, it seems like anyone could pick up what they're doing and be like, hey, look. And it's like, I've been playing this game. Some of them will be like, oh, I've been playing this game for like 2, 3, 4 years. It's like, wait a second. Why didn't you do this a long time ago when there was nobody doing it? But, it does take some time. A lot of people don't decide to jump into doing stuff like this because it seems like it's a lot of work, and it can be sometimes. But a lot of times it's just a lot of fun. As soon as you get everything set, that's the thing. Sometimes it takes a lot of work in the beginning to get everything working properly, and also building up an audience too. Because again, in the beginning, most people that stream are like, "Oh, I'm not doing it for the fans." That's what I already know. Gary's going to be like, "I'm not doing it for the subs. I'm not doing it for the fans." But when you're a streamer, you have to say, "So please, please hit subscribe to my channel." You actually have to, because otherwise, if you have 50 subs, only like 20 of them are going to show up during your live stream. And that's over the whole live stream. Yeah. So that means only maybe like a few will be in your stream consistently the entire time. So you do have to build up a little bit of a base of people to, at least know that you're live streaming. Otherwise, you have to do a lot of extra work promoting yourself. So, but all that is very easy, Gary. Since you're already famous here, if you set up a channel, you will get what we call the Zalon bump. And such as other DOT creators as well.
Oh, no.
What happens is all we do is we promote the crap out of your channel. We promote the crap out of your channel, saying, "Look, Gary live streams now. You better go over there. You better check it out. You better subscribe." And then everybody subscribes.
Do you not realize that you're getting the Gary bump? My presence here.
I see, Gary. I see.
No, I am interested though.
Well, it's good, Gary. It's good because it takes it to the next level. I'm just going to tell you that right now. See, and what while APOC was live streaming and who was it?
Well, I remember watching you, so long ago. Mm-hmm. When you were starting. And I've seen how you progressed.
Oh yeah, there's a huge change. You can even tell it in even the voice and everything else. You talk differently. You're able to, I guess, fill in the gaps of just not having dead air all the time. You know, so...
I was going to say old age.
True. Nitrum. Doing your part in the alliance, very nice. Grinding with Gary, it's marketing gold. Trevor Lee, that's good. Grinding with Gary. There you go. Marketing gold.
Okay, copyright. Copyright.
Copyright Gary TM. Grinding with Gary. That's pretty good. You have Trevor
I
Lee.
get, because of the... I don't know if it's the same. I get awful abuse over here for having that up as a stream.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because what the Brits will be like? Oh, you're grinding with Gary.
Yeah. I get horrid abuse for it.
This is true. Yeah, Zito Christ says as long as it's not grinding on Gary.
Well, true. We're definitely not going to stream that.
BMT says go back to sleep, Gary.
Jim, I was up earlier and you disappeared on me. Went for a nap already. Only waking up now.
Oh, I should have hit that VP.
I'm sure Jim would come on and help me. Wouldn't you, Jim?
Yeah, Jim would. You two would be like the two old guys in the what's it called, the balcony of.
Excuse me. Hang on.
Listen.
Hang on. Who are you calling old?
All right, hold on, Gary.
Old?
Hold on, Gary. Do you guys remember the Muppets? Do you remember the two old guys in the balcony? They would just constantly like bash each other and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, that would be you, Gary and BMT, the two of you. That'd be funny. Like constantly bashing each other, but constantly talking like, oh, you're like you can't stand each other, but you can't leave each other either. Yeah, you're just constantly talking, constantly talking, constantly kibitzing, constantly complaining.
Me and Jim have an understanding.
Jim's gonna come on and say, "Who are you calling old?"
I'll look into it some more.
Yeah, well, excellent, Gary. Excellent. Yes.
I have all the gear anyway, so.
Yeah, especially if we're going to do a 24-hour live stream during one of the Halloween events. And most likely again during the 4-year anniversary. So there's at least 2 guaranteed times that we're going to do a 24-hour live stream before the end of the year. 2 opportunities, Gary. And like Soldier says, it gives you the opportunity to build your audience. So, and possibly some Gary merch. If you get it together, Gary. So. Because who wouldn't want underneath their Christmas tree this year, you unwrap the box and it's Gary merch.
Oh Lord, I wouldn't want that.
What kind of bundles? Soldier, the bundles that are out are the $28.99 and the $13.99. There's no Pentastacks. I am now that we got 33 people watching though consistently, we're gonna throw on the quad stack now. That's what Aries says too. He's like, you know what, Zalon, time for quad stack, no messing around. This is the event all about that banner of war.
Who are you using? Oh, Aries.
Aries, yeah. Oh, I don't get the 4-star run. There we go. Oh, I gotta see real quick. Where's the top here? There's ANJ and Wardon. A lot of finishers. I just want to see where I'm stacking up against the people that are rushing right now. Because I'm gonna pop the quad stack here real quick. We'll do it. 497 souls per battle. Or no, what? Yeah.
49 points. Lovely.
Yeah. So, because my streams are always a mix. There's something crazy like a pentastack or a quad stack. These are only in events that I'm obviously going for. You know, I've had some previous events where I've just been saving up for an event such as this. But you'll see a quad stack or a pentastack, and then after I run out of my relics, you'll just see that straight grind action, which a lot of you are, of course, going to be doing in this event. So, don't worry. Be right there with you, probably popping some probably 500, somewhere around, because this last week there wasn't much going on, so my amount of battles is not going to be as the usual 600, 650. It's probably going to be closer to like 455.
They still haven't changed. I'd like them to change that 24-hour thing. They don't even have to have it all weekend. 48 hours even. You know, some people change their mind. They see our see all the videos and stuff like that. They change their mind, and
yeah, so
24 hours is quite short.
Yeah. Grim Reaper says, should I get Achilles, guys? Fraser says, yes, get Achilles. Oh, nice, Austin. You're at 7.4k so far. Very nice. Very nice. Keep that grind going. I'm castle level 18 with Hachiman, Eros, Baba Yaga, and Jinshu. Alright, well, thank you for giving us that info, Grim Reaper. Should you still get Achilles? Well, you do have Hachi, Eros, Baba Yaga, and Jinshu. Well, he's going to be another attacker. So, I mean, with Eros, Baba Yaga, and Jinshu, it's not going to be... If all four of those Titans are all maxed already, I'd get Achilles as another Project Titan because, for instance, in events like Assault coming up, or also, Future Conquest as well, and TOW, they just changed up the TOW maps. You know they want to use them as soon as possible, so most likely after this week's Assault, we'll see a TOW next week. So, with that all said, you can either go into those events with Max Titans that you already have, or you could have a new Titan like Achilles that is not maxed, but really good in his 50s. And fun to play with. So, if you don't want to do this event, next event is Bast. After that event, 80-90% chance event after Bast is going to be another either reskilled or re-released Titan. We're not going to see another God the week after Bast. That's way too soon. So, I'm just going to say that's the way the trends go in this game. So, if you do not get Achilles, and do not get Banner of War, which again, that'll be something many players will be kicking themselves after the fact, saying, why didn't I get that relic? Then you're either saving up for Bast. If you're not interested in Bast, there'll be another week where you could or could not want whatever the reskilled re-release Titan is. And then you have another possible God Titan. It could be better, the same as level as the fun level of Achilles, or it could be better, like I said. I doubt it will be worse. It just seems like the developers have at least... They don't go any farther down the ladder than fun. If the Titans not at least fun, they haven't been releasing them. So I'm happy with that, most definitely.
Well, it's the only reason I'm going to do this is because he will be great for PP, and to be honest, I nearly do PP all the time.
And how many other 4-star Titans do you have to do that aren't maxed?
Hardly any.
Okay, well, see, there you go.
I'm using Tengu. I've got all the War Gods. They're all maxed. And I'm on 55 on Tenchu, and I'm using him for this event. So, and then we've got, on Monday, Titans Unleashed. So I'll probably max out Tengu.
Yeah, Tengu.
Tengu. So I will have something to work on, yeah. And I suppose I'll have epic tokens and all that to collect as well.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, too. And also, Gary, you're also getting that banner of war at the end, which is going to be a relic that, like a lot of players are saying, is going to be crucial in a lot of different builds.
Yeah, that's the two reasons. He'll be good for PP, and that relic is savage.
Yeah.
Also, I never had a Pigsy before, so some of the relics that are in it, I've got them up to 41 now. That's what I've been at. And some of them relics will fit nicely in Pigsy as well.
You're right. So there you go. So yeah, this event, relics major focus for many players. Achilles kind of Vintage calls him the throw-in. A lot of players will find that to be just another reason to use him during other great events. And also, you're looking at a bunch of prestige food for any other 4 stars that you don't want. DGs and the usual tokens as well. So otherwise, if you're not going for this event, you should be either shooting for 2K or 4K. Get 3 or 4 event relics, stack them for later. But a majority of players are going to be pushing the usual 4-star Titan around 14K for Oni. I don't see many people going, I got to get to 14K for Oni. I don't see that happening. It's kind of an all or nothing situation, because if you're going to 21 for Achilles, you might as well go to 25. So
that and Oni's rubbish.
Right? So you can obviously use Oni as prestige food. So just keep that in mind. How many 4-star XP relics do we have? 1, 2. Just 2, but nice. Not bad. I'm actually saving a 5-star relic XP relic level 10 for the Banner of War. I have it. I was gonna use it over the last day or so, but as soon as I saw that Banner of War, I'm like, I gotta save this.
Well, even if you save the ones from the relics, you probably get from the event. You probably get beyond halfway. Depends on how much room you have, I suppose.
Yeah, it does. I have to get rid of a bunch of XP relics. I have a ton of those left over that I'm just sitting on, which I was trying to run through. Grim Reaper's sad thing is my militia's only level 10 and Spearman only at 15. Yes, all max. What's up, Ether? I see you lurking. Throw up some likes. Thanks to that, Lex. By the way, can Achilles beat Hachiman and Sekhmet Zalan and Frigg? Yes, Frigg. Sekhmet, not really. Hachiman, not really. And I only say that because, yes, some players may find a way to do so. But the thing is, the amount of time that it takes them to do it, many players would rather use a different Titan because it will take less time. So it's kind of one of those situations that, as much as everyone is looking for a Hachi killer, yeah, it might work, and it might work on maybe a low prestige Hachi, but most are looking for high prestige Hachis, and also the ability to take them out in a timely manner. So if it's taking...
Well, I'm not a garrison hitter, and having this guy for PP is ideal, and there's great relics the great relic at the end, and there's some other good relics for your other physical titans, like Pixie or Uranus or
Yes. Very true.
whoever.
Well, and Banner of War being
And-
super universal as well. So.
Yeah.
And also keep in mind that Achilles is not part of the War Gods 1 collection. Okay? He is not.
That's true, yeah.
So, which means he may be, just like how there's a Greek 2, he may be the start of the War Gods 2 collection. Let's just put this out there. That may drop a year from now, because between now and the 5th anniversary, which would be next year in December, there could easily be enough war gods that they slide in. Again, the war gods, just like the Egyptians, just like the Greeks, just like the who else? Who am I thinking of? War gods, Greeks, Egyptians. There's one of the Norse.
Greeks,
Sorry,
Egyptians,
Norse. Yeah, Norse, Greeks. Yeah, they slide in like all of a sudden we get a Norse god. You're like, oh, there's Helga. Oh, there's, and it's like, oh, there's Frigg. It's like, wait a second, these are Norse gods, but they're not grouped with a bunch of Norse gods. Like the war gods right now are like the main collection that's been released, and now there's another collection of Titans that's on the verge of being released in the game, and we're waiting to see what they're all about. Now, of course, with those 2 new Divine Titans being shown with no weapons, I'm thinking it's mage classes here. There are 3 new Divine relics in the Divine Altar, and one in each, one at the 2K, one at the 5K, one at the 7K marks. And that's how they're going to revamp the altars. They don't have to really do much. They don't have to change the prices. That's how they're going to revamp the altars, by putting in a new 5-star relic into the mix.
Yeah.
That's
what I think they'll do best next week, you see. Night Whisper and Bast. But Bast will be exactly the same.
Night Whisper and Bast is definitely something that I'm thinking is very possible. So look forward to that. Very possible, too, is going to be a set offered with the Stormbringer. The only reason I say that is because we're on this verge of having Horde and Skellies. What's up, Austin Bird? Austin Bird, you need to check your Discord PMs. Let's see. But yeah, so we'll see how that all works out here soon enough. How many more quad stack? 4 more on the quad stack. Not bad at all. I'm gonna move it along. Skilly's better than Nergal. Well, Nergal can crush Achilles when he attacks him. So, I'm not going to say that's... But on attack, I think Nergal can take certain situations, and I think Achilles can take certain situations. So, it's just saying... I think it's saying, what's going to be better having, the Phillips head screwdriver or the flat screwdriver. It's like, well, majority of times you'll use the Phillips head because more of them are like that, but the flat screwdriver has to come out every once in a while because you'll find a screw sometimes that is not the Phillips head. So I look at it as multiple tools in the toolbox. Multiple tools in the toolbox situation. Gary, what are you blabbering about?
I don't blabber.
Yeah, I don't blabber.
I done 2 pulls.
But yes, what were you saying?
I done 2 pulls on my minis, and I got Frigg on one, and I got Nergal on the other.
Oh wait, are you talking about the 60K?
So I was quite happy. Yeah, I was quite happy with that.
Wow. So you did you did one pull on each one?
Yeah.
Wow. And those are all free to play gems, right? Those are all free. You didn't pay anything for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, all free to play. But I had a lot, so I had 200,000 on one, and 150 on the other. But I got an Urgle for the littlest guy, and he's just fantastic. You can just do what you want with him. He's only 23 or something, and you can just do what you want with him. Level 19 troops. Just press start, auto raid. Good luck.
Good luck.
Brilliant.
There's Jatoon. He goes down like a big sack of potatoes.
And Freak is for level 23, so, you know, it's good. Good for him.
Oh, Ether says, I know my tools. There you go, Ether. Hutch, Thomas, Hutchinson, I can't get into the game. Server errors. Anybody else having issues or problems with the game right now?
Nope. I've been looking all day for the update as well.
Yeah, you want those new loading screens too. I don't think the calendar is going to be released for everyone until everyone has, or a majority of the players have the update.
Till Apple gets here.
Mm-hmm. Because look, DOT community, my calendar is still old calendar.
What do you think of it?
Oh, the new calendar? Oh, new calendar.
Yeah.
New calendar's sick. I can't
good.
wait to get my first all element Titan token. Like, I hope I get it on a night when I'm already streaming, so, or maybe I'll make a video or something. I don't know. Well, see, that's the thing, though, too. If everybody starts at the same time, the first month, there will be probably like 90% of the community that all gets their element Titan token on the same day. So everybody will be pulling that token on the same day, at least.
That's probably what they want. That's probably what they want. It's got to be easier to do it all in the one day than it, you know, to have it running for. I don't know if there's something.
Well, obviously, if you're a new player, whenever you join the game, your calendar should start at a different time. And or if you're a returning player, your calendar is going to start at a different time. But everyone that's currently in the game right now that plays every day, when they turn on the new calendar, everyone that's playing the game at that time will start on day 1. And then by the time the, day 22 or something like that comes around, or 23, that everyone that's playing the game every day since that change will all get a 4-star Titan.
Great. I'm sure it'd be all the older ones, but that doesn't matter. You have your prestige food, it's great for new players as well.
Right.
There's a lot of XP, there's a lot of relic XP as well. Going to be great.
It is going to be great, Gary. So, BMT says, I'll be at the door, so if you don't have your invite, you shall not pass. That's right, BMT and Tox are going to be managing the Discord, making sure that we don't have any riffraff getting in.
Jim, I have an invite. You can let me pass?
I can already hear it now.
What do you mean I can't come in?
And Val's here. Good morning, Val. Thank you for joining. I can't play and I have to grind to finish the event. Come on, devs. Really? You can't get in either, Austin. Is there a problem in the game? Hutch, I was asking.
Maybe an update.
Maybe you're getting... Austin Bird says, how about a +1? Oh, +1 Sangre Joven. What's going on? So, what are the devices that everybody's having a problem on? Austin, you playing iOS or Android? Same thing with you, Hutch. Android or iOS? Because if it's iOS, maybe they're trying to apply the update to iOS or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh-oh, BMT says he might have to boot you, Gary.
Well, I'll take him with me and kick the out of him round the corner. Can't believe I stopped myself there. That's great.
Right. Austin's on iOS. I couldn't load the game until I updated my devices, Val. Well, yeah, probably because since the event started now, you have to have the update to be able to play the event, possibly?
Well, that's a regular thing, isn't it? You have to update or close. You have to close the game anyway, at the very least. Log out completely, log back in again. Otherwise, it'll leave you behind somewhere.
Oh, I gotta pull relics again. I gotta get another 1-star. It's like, it's crappy that I'm hoping for one, but...
I'm going to get a pack. I don't know which one yet, though. I'm just using up the relics from old relics at the moment.
Yeah, I'm using up my save tokens, because I knew I was going to this event.
Yeah.
The Bast event that's coming out, I have... There's one. I have so many Night Whispers that you know, DOT community, that I will not be doing the Bast event all the way. Not saying that others shouldn't. It's just the simple fact that my account is definitely heavy on the Infiltrator 5 stars, it seems like. And other players seem to obviously have differences as well. Some are set to other classes.
I think they've done too many infiltrators lately anyway.
So, I don't think we'll be going super hard in that situation. What was up? What, Gary?
Jim must have missed the 10-minute event for an Ice Guardian. Everyone got one, Jim. Did you miss it while you were asleep this morning?
Yeah, they gave a free one out.
Free one out. 10 minutes only. Jim was napping.
How do you update? I was on 8K. Godan is going to be mad. Oh, well, you can update the... Well, if you go to your store and see that there's a available update for Dawn of Titans or not. And of course, obviously, if there is not, then you're unfortunately going to have to wait until it does become available for you.
I'd imagine...
Dan says my game won't load either. I'm on Android. Already started an event, but now I can't get it. Huh. Now I don't want to...
If you're on iOS, it comes out all at the same time, doesn't it?
Usually, yes. That is the case. I have not really seen a time where iOS was getting it on a rolling basis like Android normally does. With the old daily rewards calendar, but not updated to 1.39. Really? Well, yeah, the rewards calendar didn't change even when you update, because I believe they're going to wait until more players actually have it to start.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to do a software update, not the game. Interesting, Val. What kind of device do you have? When you say software update, is this like specific to like a Samsung phone? If it's Android, I mean, if it's iOS, obviously it's just whatever version of Apple phone that you have. But iOS, oh. This event, are us still recruiting? I guess I will finish this event. Grim Reapers, I don't know. If Godan is in the stream, he could probably let you know. I don't know if D has any spots left either. I don't, or if some of the other alliances in the top 10 have any spots available. Obviously, finding out as soon as possible today, I just want to mention that is the most important, because this is the last day for events like this that you can really find maybe a few spots left on any kind of major event team. Other than that, after today, it's going to be very hard. There's going to be a lot of people already locked in. Alright, Sangre Joven. See you later. Oh,
Hi, Sangre.
Gizzo, what's going on? Thank you for joining. Sorry for the delay. I'm on Android Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Oh, huh. What's up, JJ? JJ's listening in here on Discord, but he's in the chat too.
Yeah, buddy.
What's going on, JJ?
Hey.
Bro, just got out of physical therapy, and I'm so glad that I can sit on my butt and watch you play right now.
Yeah, it's so nice to watch someone else, right, JJ? It's so nice to watch someone else.
Yeah, man. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, I'm quad stacking for the community, JJ. I'm sure you appreciate that as well.
I'm thinking I might just try to grind this one out because,
well, you got the time.
well, I don't have. I can't do anything else.
Right?
So,
How are you feeling, Jay? I hope you're all right.
oh man, physical therapy kicked my butt today. But I'm all right. I'm doing okay. I'm just, pain meds are kind of got me a little bit loopy, and but I'm recovering.
That's the most enjoyable part, is it?
Well,
Gary.
yes and no. I'm honestly, I'm not a big. I had to convince the doctor to not give me Percocet, and they gave me Dilaudid instead, which I'm told is much stronger. But personally, I feel like there's less side effects. I don't have the head fuzziness. It's a little bit, but not as much. Like I hate perks, man. I know people love them and all that stuff, but I like to be relatively clear-headed.
Relatively.
Yeah.
Diesel Dog, how did your Achilles do on defense? Diesel, he didn't do too great. There were a few Titans that struggled and lost a lot of troops. But it wasn't a case of, many people losing to him. So either they won, like Nurgle won outright, pretty quick. A little bit of troop loss. There were a few other Titans that tried as well that had some serious troop loss. So.
Did he do good times, though?
What's up?
Did he do good times? Did he hold on for quite a while?
Some Titans, yes. Most Titans, no. So, that's what it seems. What's up?
What were people's average times? Because I found
people weren't posting their times, unfortunately, on the stream. So nobody unfortunately didn't say anything.
For me, it was about a 2-minute battle. It was not a quick battle. It took a little bit extra time. I had some losses, but and I suspect because you had a pretty decent build, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm curious if there's better other than Nurgle. What did people have the most offensive? How effective were other Titans? Sorry.
Scooter might do better.
Again, the
Osiris still got it done.
Osiris did get it done. Oh wait, no, I think Osiris didn't. I'd have to rewatch it. I'd have to rewatch that the latter segment of my stream last night because that's when people were testing out and battling.
I think I saw Xeno was effective with.
Oh, and the solo Frigg build.
Yeah, Xeno won.
The solo Frigg build. That was the other one that Xeno tried as well.
Did it work? Or no?
I think it was a fail.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I saw that, Val.
Sorry.
Oh, you jumped on voice just to apologize. Thank you, Val.
I did. I'm sorry, Sangre. I don't know how I did that.
I've definitely accidentally touched the screen before, and I've definitely done that to somebody on accident as well. So.
Right, and it's like I was making the bed, and I went to go pick up the phone. I was like, "What did I do?"
Yeah, I looked down. I was like, "Sangre Joven was hidden by Val." I was like, "What did Sangre do?" I panned it up, and I was like, "He just said he was going back to work." I'm like, "What's wrong with that?"
Yeah, that's why.
That wrench power. She's just bashing people over the head with that wrench.
Hey, JJ.
Hey, Val, how are you?
Good. How are you feeling?
I'm hanging in there. I'm looking forward to a fun weekend of grinding some DOT because I ain't got nothing else going on.
Shall I start a war for you?
Ooh, next week maybe. Let's do that.
No, I heard the Dilaudid story. I have to agree with you.
You've had Dilaudid before?
I had to have when got my wisdom teeth out. Yeah. They gave me that.
So
anything else makes me itch so bad.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I hate it because it takes the pain off a little bit, but the side effects with the itchy and the fuzzy head just make it miserable. Whereas the Dilaudid, it just makes the pain go away, and that's about it. Maybe a little bit fuzzy, but not the same as Perks.
Yeah.
Oh, Zeno says I did roll Osiris in about 2 minutes. That's right. And yes, Frigg was a pretty big fail. Yeah. All right, there we go. Go on,
Good looking, Zeno.
What were you saying?
Oh, we're just talking about drugs, man. No big deal.
I know. It's okay. Continue. Osiris approves.
Yeah, I just had to jump on and tell you I was sorry.
It's all right, Val. And how? Let's look at it this way. People were just talking about spots for this event. Are you full up, Val?
We are. We have some. If they're completing, I know our Phoenix team is getting completers together. It was just the update came so late this time that a lot of us couldn't really plan.
Exactly. Because for God events, usually we have a day or two advance. Yeah. So
doesn't the Raiders family have a team that's shooting for like 4K? Or am I mistaken?
I think they're shooting for. I think John said.
Yeah, Jon Snow's
50.
Oh, really?
I didn't look this morning, so let me see.
I didn't realize how big Raiders family was, man. We're just happy to play with all you crazy junkers. But,
yeah.
I didn't realize how many teams there were.
Yeah, we have got quite a few, actually. This the merge we just went through was with War, and we picked up quite a few players from them.
Nice.
And that's what happens.
So,
and that's what happens.
Always open to more players. Yeah, we'll see.
It's going to get interesting in a couple weeks, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's been fun.
I agree. I think anytime with any merge, it's always a question of how the cultures will blend.
Right.
And I think our cultures are a little bit different, but I think that what Raiders are strong in, Unknown can learn from, and vice versa. I think it's
I agree.
Yeah, I hope it's a good long-term pairing. Let's just see how it turns out. Yeah.
I think a lot of it is that you are so used to the people that you play with because you're in a sense with them every day. And you know their personalities, you know their gameplay, you know what's considered a joke, what's not, and then you're kind of thrown in with new people, and then you have the language barrier. So it's just a process.
So with the new merger, Val, how many people were from non-English speaking backgrounds? Was there a lot?
That we picked up from War.
Yeah, well, I mean, because if you I don't know, either one, it doesn't matter. I was just gonna say, because language barrier, as soon as you find a bunch of players that all of a sudden, when you're talking to them, their messages come back with that little what is it, like translation thing icon over on the one side, and you're like, some of the stuff that I'm saying to them, if I'm speaking in, like, because when you type in chat, at least in the game, and you type like you would if you were texting someone, a lot of that is slang. And a lot of the times when you are typing in like a shorthand /slang terms, and not actually typing out full regular sentences with punctuation, the translator doesn't really do a good job. Let's just say it.
Right. Well, Sage is really good with French. So anyone I find with that speaks French or something, he messages if there's an issue, because I usually do the communicating, but if there's an issue, like they're not understanding me or translation's bad, he'll take over.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Spanish speaking or Italian, if I'm having trouble, I just Google Translate everything. I'll put them in Line or Discord, and it's a process because you have to translate it, untranslate it, and do that. But communication runs smoothly that way if I do it that way. So I just speak to them in their own language.
There you go. Well, I'm sure you also have, because D has this too. When people join your alliance and you just have, the general, this is what we do kind of information, a lot of that's copy-paste, and you can actually just do that fairly easily, so.
Right. Yeah, I mean, everyone usually goes through a process, and merges are a lot different, of course. So individual players get a lot more attention, and they can, any questions they have get answered and all that. And with merges, you're just dealing with leaders, so I think it leaves some of the players kind of wondering.
Brigidur says, Bonjour. 25,000 gems pour belle relic and est pas trupture. I am horrible. But my French could use some work. Yes, there will be 2 new Divine Titans, Mohammed. It's very exciting. There's a lot of good things on why do you quad stack? Oh, I'm making you cry, Real Hand? I only quad stack for the community. Quad stack and pentastack for the stream. But I actually have a bunch of the 3-star, 2-stars that I'll be using here after the quad stack's finished.
Right here, 25,000 souls for the relic. The event's probably going to cost more than 25,000 gems.
Yes.
And it's not just that one relic. It's, you're getting a couple of really nice relics. I wouldn't say that it's too expensive because of all the other things that you're getting in there.
Exactly. Oh, and I also invited to the roundtable stream tomorrow night. I also have Sage, and Sage is from Raiders as well. And Val and Sage have grown Raiders together over this past, what is it, almost 2 years, Val, or longer?
Yeah, I've been with Raiders for about 2 years now.
Yeah, so
Sage has been king for 4 though.
Yeah,
so he's
there. You go. So I mean, it's going to be great to have him on as well. Get some opinions about all this new stuff because it's a lot. I mean, Val, when you first either heard about or was on Chef's stream to check out the blog post, that's the second one, the one for the actual update. Were you surprised in how much there was on there?
I was like, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah, bro, that's gonna be like a 6-hour stream just to cover everything.
Right.
Right.
Because it just seems.
And that's just a lot of it that I didn't get to listen to all the streams, so there's a lot that I haven't heard yet.
Yeah. So there's going to be some very awesome, amazing things. And it does look like, I was mentioning this last night on my stream, that if you look at the update notes on the store, at least for Android, and it'll probably be like this on iOS as well, that what they mention in those 4 or 5 little things that they to say what's new in the update, one of them specifically says Halloween and Anniversary Titans, which means that this update is going to be good for September, October, November, and the beginning of December. Now, if we get an update at the right before the holidays to take us into the next year, or maybe after the holidays, maybe in January we'll get the next update in the game. So we'll see. But this looks like it's definitely going to be offering new Divine Titans in the next, and it may not be this month. The new Divine Titans may not drop until next month, maybe. Or maybe it'll be something that they do before the Halloween madness of October. So it's possible those Divine Titans might drop in a couple weeks, may not. So we'll see. But they say the wait is over. So.
No Zalon prediction? Come on, man. Please give us a little bit. We know you know when they're going to drop it. Just give us a little teaser.
No. If I did, I would make that prediction right now. But I'm just glad that we're getting 2 new ones before the end of the year, which means, they could drop here in the next few weeks, before the end of the month, and change the altar. It would make sense because, of course, there's going to be this lull before October. As soon as October hits, then it's just going to be horde and skeletons out the wazoo. So, and I'm okay with that. You know what? I'm actually okay with October being all about horde and skellies. I feel like all the other troops have been more or less showcased over these last 4 months or so, 5 months, and with all the different war gods. So, I'm okay with that. Just press the dev button and find out for us? I don't know, really. I might. We'll see, really. Alright, so we'll throw on a 3-star, 2-star. Don't cringe too much there, Rio.
Z, got a question for you, and for anybody else who might have an opinion, or this is just speculation, really.
Mm.
But what do you think of, in regards to the new Divine Titans? Do you think that they are going to be relative on par to the current Divine Titans, or do you think they'll be better and maybe even more Divine Gems than the current Divine? Do you think they're going to kind of be relative? Do you think LifeSpark will still have relevance?
Yes.
I mean, of course, we know it will, but
what'll happen
do you think that this Titan will be better, or
none of them are going to be
different?
released? Here's my prediction. I can give you this straight up. None of them are going to be released to the public until January of next year, when it comes down to being in an event. None of them. All 4 of them will be in the altar. Oni and Huntress are going to need to move out. You know what I mean? It's like the White House. You know what I mean? Other people have to get in there. You get on out. You know what I mean? So Oni and Huntress, they're on the outs. LifeSpark, Necrosa, they move down. 12K altar. We'll have all 4 of them. So in all honesty, the 12K, you're either getting a LifeSpark or Necrosa. That's not a bad thing. Still not a bad thing. And I don't think it will be a bad thing, I guess, up until January when they're actually in an event, because then at that point you should be just getting them in the event and not spending DGs anymore. But
there'll be things like
the 2 new ones will be offered at 15. There's no reason to yes, will they be better? They'll be better in the sense that they're going to be different. So, because they're going to be different, they'll be a different class. Being that they're going to be very much like Zeus and throwing spells, that's my prediction there. That's why they have no weapons.
I agree.
They have no weapons.
I agree, Joe. They'll just be different.
So, since they're different, their skills are going to be their skills are going to be the best for this new class, which means any other 4-star that's released of this class will not be as good as them. But the thing is, though, if you don't have 15k DGs to spend on these new ones, you are still going to want to go for the new 4-stars that are of that new class, because they still will release them. For instance, this is a fire and poison version. Yes, they may release a lightning and that would be a Zeus. Maybe they'll just reskill Zeus. But they'll put out like ice, and they'll put out like I don't know what they would do for physical, in all honesty. But they'll put out like other versions like ice and void. Maybe void, especially with Halloween coming up, of the new champion or of the new class. And with that said, you'll be able to see.
You're sticking to that new class thing, huh?
Yeah, because with
I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right. I do. We've been asking for 3 years now.
So
2 they said that they were going to bring out 2 new troops this year.
What's up, Godan?
Probably
2 new troops. Oh, I was hoping for 2 new troops, but see, do you count?
It all went
Ares troops?
The Spartans. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you count them or no?
That's not fair. No, because you don't really have that much control over them. They're not.
No.
Can you build them in the barracks? There's the question.
Yeah, exactly. They did say that they were going to do it, but then everything else went to pot. COVID and.
I'll be at 15K probably by the end of this season for Divine Gems.
Ooh. Okay.
At the end of this season? At the end of this week?
So Val, this is like a sneak peek.
Ooh.
This is like a sneak peek question. Sneak peek question. This is something we were going to definitely ask on the roundtable stream. But since you're approaching 15K, and we'll have it most definitely during this time when they change the Divine Altars, are you anticipating that you will jump on one of these new Titans?
I don't know. I really want Life Spark. But I don't have Axis of War, so it's something I'm going to have to save probably to like 20K.
And try to have the Titans to prestige it, though.
Just wait and see what it's going to do.
But when they bust out the new 5 stars, Val, when they bust out the new 5 stars and you get like the 2K new 5 star for the new mage class, and you're like, oh, it's so awesome because it just makes the mages like super OP, and it's the 2K because again, remember, so many of the 2K 5 stars are actually really good. Now they do all buff troops, but maybe the new one, because the mage will be so OP and awesome with spells, maybe it'll be more like a golden relic, but maybe not.
Right.
So we'll see.
We'll see. Either way, I mean, I'm not going to like pull Life Spark right away. Like I said, I don't
Which
have
one is more appealing, the fire one or the poison one out of the 2 new Titans that you see so far?
Poison.
I haven't even looked at them, to be honest.
It's okay, Val. It's okay.
So
I just want to see.
Guessing.
I just want to see.
They don't say if they're fire or poison.
Yeah, true.
They don't.
One of them has a red tinge to it, and one of them kind of looks like, what is it, Saphira? So
I've never seen anything green that is poison.
What's up, RSA?
Let's put it that way.
They kind of stick to that, don't they?
Yes, they do.
So,
I have seen, what was, one of them was Earth, who was it? Not Oracle, the other lad.
Grolgar is an Earthbound Titan, but he has like emeralds on him, so he's actually buffs Goliath and Militia. But those are just the gems that are green.
Grim Reaper, Godan. Oh, yeah. How good is that last relic, guys? Of the event, it is incredibly good, Grim. Everybody's, that's the reason why I'm gonna say 85% of the people are doing this event is for the last relic.
Yeah, I'm doing it for the relic, not the Titan. I'm more interested in the relic than the Titan, but I definitely.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like saying, all right, we're gonna give you a mediocre car. Like if you're playing on a game show, we're gonna give you a mediocre car. You know, it's gonna get you around. It's not gonna be the greatest thing. It's not like a Lamborghini or anything. We're gonna give you a brand new car. It's gonna be worth like $30,000. But then there's a grand prize of $100,000 at the end. Of course, you're shooting for the $100K. When you get the car along the way, you're gonna say, well, I'm not gonna say no to this. I still can enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? So
it's very good normally.
Just saying.
Here's the car. No, don't want it. Give us the cash.
What's up, Gasson?
Come on, Gasson. Yeah.
Good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing a daytime UK EU friendly stream for everyone. Then tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing my roundtable stream, which majority of you will most likely catch the next day. But it's totally understandable. I'm trying to do something for everybody. As well as, if I do have the Achilles live stream that I did last night, of course. Make sure to check that out. It was a lot of fun. Played around on attack. Also let a bunch of people hit me as well. So another Black Magic stream. Yes, Wrecking Nomad. Just trying to provide some content for everyone and allow Gary, some time on the Discord, because Gary, if I do too many nighttime streams, Gary gets a little like, gotta rewatch all of them. Can't get a little Gary on there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the people want.
That's what the people want.
It's not so much about what I want, it's what the people want.
See, Gary? Listen to what you're saying. Every time you're like, oh, nobody wants to listen to me. Be like,
that's nobody then yet.
I'd be like, Gary, you even said it yourself. The people want.
Go, Dad. If you're still in the chat, I sent photo proof in Zalon's Discord server that I can't play.
All right, Austin. So that is what let's take a look.
Is your device updated, bro? Because I'm on iOS as well, and I haven't had any issues all day. I have not gotten the update, but I am on the newest update for iOS. Could that have something to do with it?
That's what we were thinking earlier. Sounds more like an internet problem.
I was trying to do a software update, but it wasn't working.
What's up, Sean M? What's up, Seth Roth? Thank you for coming. Oh, and Seth Roth, I hope you check your Discord PMs. You better.
How's the person on Android? Did they get in?
I don't know.
Can't be sure who it was.
Here, I'm gonna go try again.
Is your device plugged in? Let's start with typical IT stuff. How do they do this? Is it turned on?
Turn it off for 30 seconds and unplug it.
Right.
Here, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna leave the Discord so I can have better internet and try.
Okay. Try to grind to 2K before I KO. Oh, before you pass out, Sean M? I play on a Note 9 and no update yet. Oh. Well, it's coming. The update will be there.
It's not on Note 8 either. That's what I use.
Well, this is a Motorola Z4 that I'm using right here, and that got it, but that's also I just got this device. The tablet though, where my test account is a 2-year-old tablet, and it's a what is it? I've always said Hawaii, but it's Hawaii. It's the Asian. Away.
Is there like H highway or something like that?
H-U-A-W-E. Yeah.
I'm probably not saying it right, but I know what you're talking about. They're supposed to be a pretty good brand.
Oh, it's an amazing brand. It's an amazing brand.
I've heard that.
But they're also their corporate structure and people at the top have been well known for being accused of spying on people. So
yeah, they're naughty boys.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why when I stream from it, it's like, oh, you sending plans back to the Chinese?
I was going to multi-stack, but I think I just bought the big pack.
You bought one of the you bought one of the big packs so you could quad stack?
No, not squad stack. I'm just going to do the battles individually. I tend to stack when I get 1s and 2s from the altar. All right, because they're just annoying. But having 2 4s and 2 3s moves me along nicely.
I do the same. I don't like having to use the one.
Just get on my nerves. Yeah, they get on my nerves, Val. I hate them. You're doing all these battles and you seem to be getting nowhere.
I agree.
So Val, I saw that there was a test stream the other day. What does that mean? Could you explain what was going on there?
I see the video.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I was on vacation, so location was different as well. But I wanted to stream this week with like the push going on and everything, and I wanted to make sure that like I could still stream because I haven't streamed in so long. But I keep getting like it's not a tapping sound; it's like
your fingers.
Yeah, but I don't even touch the screen. So I don't know if it's the mic on the iPad. I mean, it's the iPad Pro. It's the newest one. So I don't know if it's the microphone on the iPad. Of course, because
you couldn't game on anything else, Val. You couldn't game on anything that wasn't high class. Because Val's like, if I'm gonna kill it, if I'm gonna be number one, I better have a good device. That's the right way to play it, Val.
Yes. Well, I'm gonna use it for work too.
Of course. Like we'll do the air quotes on that. We'll use it for work too. You know. But that's okay.
Yes, I do.
It's okay.
So I don't know what's causing the tapping. I tried, like, someone suggested maybe if I was near a blanket, it could be the static from that. It could be the fan. It could be, I mean, there was just so many suggestions, but nothing seemed to work. So I'm going to have to, I was using Mob Crush, so I just have to set up something else, I guess, and try.
I did look at that bell, and I it was tapping all the time.
It was, yeah. And then I tried deleting some of them, but some said they were uploading. And then I went to bed and forgot. So I kept getting messages from Austin, like, it's still up. You might want to delete that.
7 seconds, and yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. He left me messages everywhere on YouTube and in Discord, which I appreciate. Thank you, Austin.
The community is super happy.
So yeah,
happy and helpful, hoping for Val to stream again. So, and don't worry, DOT community, we do have some female representation at the round table. It is not just a bunch of dudes. So Val and also hopefully D will be there as well tomorrow night. So to represent the female players in the game, because when people are like, you know, Achilles is coming out, you know, have you seen the movie with Brad Pitt in it? You know, Val is like, yes, I have seen the movie with Brad Pitt in it.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so it just so happens that when Troy came out, many females were like, yeah, we love war movies. It's like, no, you don't. We know.
It's a good movie, though.
It is.
It's a great movie. Yes.
In his prime.
Right.
I don't know. I think some people just get better with age.
Oh, like fine wine?
Like fine wine. There you go.
It's just that we're all going along with him, Val.
Is that what it is?
What's up, Salah?
Well, apparently.
So, Val, are you already finished, or are you gonna take the afternoon off from work and just get it done in a few hours?
I am at almost 22K souls.
Woo! Nice.
Yeah.
Now,
Richard from NTG is my event partner this week.
Nice. Oh, okay. So you guys are what ponging with probably what is that? Knights and Dragons.
I think he's in Knights, yeah.
Nice.
I usually just, like, cap a couple lands from them, and because he's got, like, perfect lands to do quick raids with.
Mm-hmm.
So then as I'm hitting him, like, he can hit his small lands off me, so.
Oh, yeah.
It works. And he's super active, which I love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of NTG grinders that are either coming up the chain or are coming back down that have been beat up a bit from playing on some of the Legend League teams. So it works both ways that Knights and Dragons have a great crew of players that are going to be active. So.
Right. We're usually in a league with an NTG team.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's an event like this that I want to get done fast, I always find an NTG partner.
Exactly. And that's fine because finding other alliances that always have event players that you know are going to be like-minded and want to be able to get the event done efficiently and fast, just as fast as you know?
Right.
So, myself, when I'm live streaming, would be a horrible Pong player because I take periodic pauses from playing, and people would be like, come on, I'm Bubble, So.
Right.
I'm up about that.
Oh, I get those messages too.
Gotta go and make the tea sometimes.
I just get, like, my phone will ring, or I'll get a message, and then I'll just completely stop what I'm doing to shift my focus.
Or you'll be making a bed and possibly ban somebody.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you never know what's going to happen with me, so it's kind of fun.
It is fun. And I do appreciate you for being here. Thank you, Val.
Yeah.
Because you never know. She might have to jump off at a moment's notice, so I have to get my thank yous in when I can.
Right. I was talking to Chef yesterday, and he's like, did you catch the end of my stream? And I'm like, no. He's like, I told him I had to go for a phone call, and they brought you up. And I said, actually, it's with Val.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, he did, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Did he?
I rewatched that, and he did it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be late. I'm always late.
Yeah. I actually needed 5 more minutes, so he was on time.
There you go.
He just thought it was funny because, I'm always getting did a phone call come in?
Yeah. Dan says the game is down. Soldier says he's finally in the game. I've been playing the whole time, but of course I'm not jumping out of the game, risking the fact of possibly being stuck out of the game. I don't want that to happen. I'd like to still continue to be able to create content right now. Just because if players aren't able to get in the game, at least they're able to come here for a little bit. Because I know when the game has gone down for myself in the past, that's when everybody bops on Discord and Band and Line. They're all like, the game's down, and everybody piles in. It's like it's raining outside, everybody has to come inside, at the same time. So. Hey, the gem bundle says 53.32%, and it's $39.99. Are they changing the prices on us? I don't know, because the prices are all the... Oh, actually, I don't have a gem bundle, I should say. I didn't get one. I could have sworn we were going to get one this event, because it's a God event.
I got one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got the $100 one.
Whoa!
Yeah,
wait, do you have the... Okay, wait, do you have the update?
I do not.
Okay, so people without the update are getting the gem bundle. So I was half right. Half right.
So is that something we're not getting anymore, or what?
No, maybe it's just not. Maybe it's not available yet for the people that have the update, or maybe they forgot to put it in. I don't know, but it's not there. All I have is wait. Do you have the Pentastack?
No, that's funny because I don't have the Pentastack. I have the 4-star and the 3-star options, like the $28 and the $14.
Me too.
But I don't have the 5-star.
Well, no. But do you, Val? Do you have the Pentastack option?
No, I just have the same one that JJ has, and then I have the $100 one. So the 70. think 72 gems.
72k gems, yeah,
72K
which is the
gems.
best deal when you're
Yeah.
buying gems, DOT community. If you're gonna buy gems, buy it when it's on sale for $100 for 72k. But yeah, I don't have that. But I did load up on Portal Stones before that deal disappeared. I spent 4,000 gems on that and got 1,000 Portal Stones.
Look at Zalon, he's second. Pesty's beating him.
So, Zalon, how many did you say that you purchased? 4,000, was it?
I used 4,000 gems and got about 1,000 Portal Stones for it. Just a little over 1,000.
Okay. Because I've heard a couple people say that they got like 5,000, 10,000 Portal Stones, and I don't know if people realize that you're actually not getting a deal when you do that, unless you can use it, because it's only 25% off, and you're no longer getting the free Portal Stone refreshing. So it's, unless you can use all those Portal Stones in like 2 or 3 days, you're really not getting a deal. And unless people just play
Non-stop.
I don't know, well, yeah, I guess unless you're one of those people that always keeps 1,000 and always pays to play. But it's actually a fine line between whether or not that's a deal or whether it's just wasteful.
I just did it because I knew I was going to grind a lot today. A lot.
Yeah.
So, and then I also bought those packs. I bought those packs, so that put my Portal Stones up into the 1,400 range. So.
I actually did the same.
So. But again, I did what I normally do for a God event. Is I get 3 of the 14.99 packs, and then I got a pack to be able to do quad stacks for the community. So again, thank you to all the donators on my stream. It is because of you that is able to happen.
Can't afford that.
Otherwise, I'd be grinding, and it doesn't bother me. But you always, I know since I have a rain day today, I'm going to be working tomorrow and Saturday. So we're at 11,000 souls. It's okay. I was off on Monday too, remember? So because of that, we'd only be really working 3 days this week. So I don't mind working on Saturday. So anyway,
roughly when do you kind of finish?
It's going to be around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah.
At the end of November, and then that's when things will get very freed up for me, and it'll be a grand old 90 days. All right.
Look forward to it.
I do. At the same time, I do enjoy, getting a weekly check.
No, me, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Oh yes, okay, yes. I should collect the Pantheon relics. Yes, I actually great point, because I'll never run out of Portal Stones during the stream, and there's plenty of people.
Gentlemen, has the event started yet?
What? Get out of here!
You haven't finished it yet, Prometeo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna collect all these Pantheon stuff right now and in your face, Prometeo. I'm sure you have most of these as well. So we'll go with the one that most people probably don't have, and that's going to be Winter 1. We'll do this one first.
Oh yeah, you're the only person in the game.
Winter 2, Progenitor,
Krampus.
Oh, Krampus too, yeah.
And Orion.
Look at that. Oh Lord.
I didn't get Krampus.
Genuine collector.
Where's Nickerman, man? We need a challenge to max all these relics over the weekend.
Over the weekend? I don't have
Over the next conquest, at least.
Yeah, over the next
We don't
conquest.
have one.
All right, so I can't get the next one on that one because, of course, I don't have all the Satans leveled up all the way, because Jatoon and Krampus, they're really low level. The next one will be...
Have fun when you're doing that, won't you?
Oh, yeah, but the champions, that'll be easy. Champion food drops all the time. So we got Osiris in here, Anubis, Ra, which a lot of people got rid of, Should we zoom in on Raw? This is what Raw looks like. No, I'm just joking. I'm not trying to rub it in too much. Here's Ba. And then here's Bast. Bast will be available next week. If you don't have Bast...
Yeah, Raw could be in with him next week, couldn't he?
Oh, yeah. What, in the Bast event, they would just put Raw in there as well? Yeah. That's a good point.
They might, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Or, yeah. Or in rank rewards, maybe, too. So here we go. This is the Egyptian one. My relic storage is full. And then we'll do the War Gods. Why? Because the other two I'm going to be able to go all the way through. So, War Gods.
Why? Because I can.
Sekhmet, Ares, everybody's boy Hachi, and Frigg. So... You have the update and the nice.
You've only got Sekhmet at 38.
Yeah, I know. I got to get 2 more levels there.
Are you kidding me? Sekhmet is my best defender.
Here we go.
Brilliant.
There's Warrior's Ring, 3-star. And then I still have just a little bit to go. I'll be able to get the 4-star. But here we go. Going to Greek 2. Wow. Arrow still comes in like crazy for some reason. Anyway, here's Uranus, Zeus, Kronos, and Eros. Wow, Eros looks so small.
Yeah, I've got all those. I just don't have Eros leveled yet. I just got him.
Nice. Eros is so small compared to the rest.
I have them all.
Greek. Got that.
That's
one.
because he's a fairy.
It's because he's, yeah. A fairy. It's just weird. I don't know about that. There's a 3-star Greek amulet, and then to complete it, on stream, collectors rejoice. It is our time.
Dawn of collectors.
At least for right now, we're able to get all the relics like right away.
How you doing, Val?
I'm doing good. How are you, Prometheus?
And then
fantastic.
The icing on the cake, Runa and Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I got them.
I'm fine, Prometeo, thanks.
Gary. I wouldn't expect any less from you. If I asked, you'd probably be like, miserable. Go away.
Well, no, I wouldn't tell you to go away. You'd have to stay there and take the abuse.
That's right.
Community 1. 4-star Elemental Grasp. Boom.
I think I'm missing one of them. Yeah, I'm missing Runa. I haven't got Runa. Oh, that's a pity.
There you go. So we're just going to keep working on that. We'll get that War Gods one, probably, that last one, probably on Monday. And then, yeah. Then back to the regular grind. What do you think, Zeus? I think that was pretty sweet. All right.
Well done. You are the master collector, Alon. Yeah. We all admire your collecting skills.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Wow, it took a long time. It took a long time. But collectors rejoice.
Where are you going to put the specific? Where are you going to put them on?
Well, when I get that 4-star relic from the War Gods, I think I'm going to throw that on defense, on garrison defense. And some of the other ones, there was the Greek one that gives the elemental omega damage and stuff like that. That one was pretty sweet too. I might just play around with that on attack, depending on what Titans I have. And the Elemental Grasp, you know, that'll just go on another Titan, probably anyway. Defender, obviously. So
good anywhere.
Yeah, the Elemental Grasp.
Look at Thor. That makes me want to play with Thor. No, it doesn't.
Is that right?
Really gutting to have
Dan wants to know,
rubbish.
Promethea, what's your opinion on Banner of War on Nurgle?
Banner of War on Nurgle. You're going to make me look at Nurgle's skills here. Give me a second. I mean, look, Nurgle has so much elemental damage that it's really about the 20% and 20%, which it synergizes well with the forest carving. And, if you want to max out range resist, you probably need to use the hunter's bow. So let me just take a look and see. Gotta refresh what the maxed out skills are here.
Heracles says, was able to collect 14 of the 15 available relics in the Pantheon. The master degree from the Zalon Collectors University is worth a subscription fee. Thank you, Heracles. I am very happy for you, and collectors rejoice.
There should be a certificate that you issue for that.
For collectors? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Certified.
Zalon Online University.
Certified collector.
Thank you, Frame.
Certificate of accomplishment.
That's it.
Yeah, so he's got melee. Nurgle has melee and range resistance at 30% for the Panthers. So, look, the melee is what is, the real big thing. And with the forest carving and the panther muzzle, you can get to... can you get to max with that? I think that's 54 plus 18.
You cannot.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you were to
72.
implement the new ones, I would think it would be better to swap out the forest carving, because then you'd be over on your melee. Unnecessarily over on your melee, but you still wouldn't have it on the range.
I mean, the panther muzzle is a better relic, but they stack. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I think you only use Banner of War on Nurgle if you're trying to get to the max ranged. The melee resistance of, it's going from 72% to 80%. I mean, that is a, what is that? 40% benefit.
But you can also add 50% resist to all element types with that relic. Oh no, that's damage, not... I keep thinking it's 50% range.
It's not elemental resistance.
Thank you. My fault.
No, the Warrior's Ring is the one that gives you the elemental resistance. I could see using the Warrior's Ring on attack on Nurgle for sure, because you could use that and a mount armor and just run your Panthers around until you have enough resistance, and then you can attack anything. So that's definitely one way to go. And then the forest carving will actually synergize with that, because it'll just speed up the ticking on the Warrior's Ring so that you only need to get a couple ticks of that. But, I think the Warrior's Ring is an amazing relic, and we should all be talking about how we're going to use it, because it's going to be, interesting to see how that affects the game for players who are using it to get the resistance, because 50% resistance off one relic is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's great. But what about the 0.001 of the community that are going to have the winter ones?
Like me.
Like Zalon and Heracles. It doesn't quite have it yet, but it's waiting for this Christmas.
For this Christmas. It's going to be for the Christmas. Alright, so, let's see. No tar collection. Yeah, RSJ, no tar collection, unfortunately. I was hoping so, because that would have been something that the Zalon Collectors University would have said that it was a good call. But unfortunately, we saw nothing.
Yeah, no piggy.
We saw nothing with the tar
No
collection.
piggies, brother.
That's unfortunate.
No piggies.
What's up, Chris Johnson?
I would say, oh, hey, Austin, how you doing?
Good.
Are you back in,
I figured
Austin?
out what the problem was. I never did a software update before, and it took about a little while to do every update that I needed to do.
Oh, okay, so, yeah,
And
okay.
now my game is
So now you're all
faster
caught
than-
up. You're fully up to date, and I'm sure it's working properly now, correct?
it's loading faster than it ever has.
Oh,
It's pretty nice.
well, that's good.
That's great.
I bet Godin would be happy to hear that.
Yeah, right? I'm sure he was sweating it there for a little bit.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go grind, but
Excellent. Have a good one, Austin. Thank you for joining and letting us know.
Enjoy.
alright, later.
All right.
That's good that it worked for him.
Exactly.
Yeah, my family do things like that a lot. They don't update their apps and stuff like that, and then they come to me complaining, "Oh, well, have you updated it? What's that? Updated? What's that?"
Right.
Half the stuff not working.
Oh.
I just had to do it. That's why I knew about it.
Well, one thing, again, about communication when it comes down to newer players in this game, one thing that I'm going to bring up on tomorrow night's live stream, and I hope maybe the developers are also listening right now. You never know. They could still be here. But please, every time you drop a blog post, we know you send stuff out on your social channels. That's great. But please put something in the game that says, this is where our blog post is, because you used to put stuff in the game that says, today's the day we're doing a live stream. Here's our YouTube and Facebook. This is where you can watch it. This is when we're going live. So any new player to the game who does not know about the Facebook, who doesn't know about the Facebook groups, the line chats, the band chats, the Discord, they don't know about any of that stuff yet, but they see stuff pop up in game that says, hey, we have a blog post. This is where you can find it. Please do that, because it'll definitely make that bridge connection between the newer players and all of us on here that are like, we've been doing this forever. What are you talking about, Zalon? We know how to find everything. I know, but all the newer players don't. And I feel like as soon as they do find all that, they find all of us and they say, oh, look at this community. Look at all these amazing people. And they're also very helpful. When they find that, they will be so much happier. Remember when you found the DOT community on YouTube and all the other different social channels and other ways that you can be out of the game and still be able to enjoy the conversation and also all the, bragging rights and all the, all the crap talking, JJ, Gary.
The day my wallet empties.
Right. Jim.
Is JJ known for that?
No, I'm sorry. Maybe Jim. Yeah, Jim. Right, Val?
Oh, that I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
What's up, Grisho George? Thank you for joining. Yes, also they can go to dotaddicts.net and find it there also. I'm also talking, and of course, as I continue to mention this on these live streams, those newer players don't know about this channel because they've never been on a blog post. They've never even searched stuff on YouTube before. Again, newer players don't always know where to go during those first few months or whatever when it comes down to trying to figure a lot of stuff out about the game. Some do. But unfortunately to say, there is plenty that just don't know. And I mean, if Val's going to start streaming again, and all the wonderful content creators that we have right now, we don't want them to miss out, do we, DOT community? We don't. It's going to be good.
They can hear my tapping.
Right? I mean, they're all missing out on tea and Jaffa cakes. Prometheus slinging around knowledge, whipping it around, slapping people in the face sometimes with the knowledge.
Not gonna go there, but I am eating Jaffa cakes. Don't worry.
There you go. And then
Good man.
JJ busting out all sorts of crazy numbers, letting people know what they should be expecting. And then of course Vintage Vintage, of course, driving a lot of major points home all over the place, and
Scaring a lot
also
of people.
giving people a level of expectation, because a lot of times things do get a bit blown out of proportion in both directions. Either this is really good or this is really, really bad. So,
Yeah, I like. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I watched Vintage's video, and he was basically asking people, not insisting it, but just saying, listen, the relic at the end is fabulous. The Titan isn't fantastic. He might be okay on the land, but he'd be great for PP. I like being told that sort of thing. I'm sure other people like being told that sort of thing, so you don't be disappointed at the end when it turns out to be, because a few of them have been like that. They've been, Progenitor is a good example where everyone thought it was going to be great, everyone went for it, and then it just turned out to be poor.
I mean, I warned people about Progenitor, and not to take all the credit, but when I did my video on Progenitor,
warned them. I warned them.
The title of my video was tough enough? ? And my verdict was the jury was out.
I was just using them as an example, but do you know what I mean? I'm sure there's a lot of players out there that go by go by what you lot say. So
yeah, well, this is exactly why we keep hammering on the developers to give us the blog post earlier, tell us more in advance, be a little more transparent. At least, I would sign an NDA with the company if they wanted to tell me things 2 weeks in advance and then tell me when I could make announcements. That would make my life a lot easier.
That's kind of what it was like back in the day when when we actually had communication with the developers. We did know stuff weeks in advance, and it was awesome.
Right.
But we don't anymore. But I just make Zalon predictions, and they do tend to be quite true sometimes. So just every once in a while.
Out of all the SVPs, Zalon, I think you're the one who has tried to keep his finger on the pulse, and have the most accurate foresight, which I think bears itself out from time to time.
Well, I just try to do my best because I want everybody else to be as prepared as I am, because when I make any kind of these predictions, I'm thinking ahead, like, all right, well, I'm using all my tokens on this event because I want to get this 25K for this Banner of War and for everything else that we've also talked about as well. But I know that next week with Night Whisper, Bast, most likely it's going to be me going to 4,500 or 4,000, whatever it ends up being for 4 tokens. And that's it. Now, am I going to enjoy Assault this next week? Yeah, of course I am. And, of course, we're going to get, I forget, do we get event relics in Assault?
We get the white relics, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, we get the relics of war. Well, that brings up a point. They didn't give us any information about the Assault and what Titans are going to be in there. It could be an opportunity. It could be an opportunity for them to give us Titans from the new Pantheon. Titans from the new Pantheon.
Yeah, raw.
Could be in there. Yeah. Give Gary raw. Gary's like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'll spend the 4. He's like, I'll spend the 40. Put it at 40. So Gary has to spend 40 on raw. Just so it says not 30. Not 30. He'll spend the extra 10.
I got about 70 anyway.
He'll spend the extra 10 on raw. Just to get raw back.
Thank you. Probably going to happen now.
Just for you, Gary. Yeah, see? Skipping Bash already got 2 Night Whispers. That's why a lot of people... wait a minute. Prometheo, you got Night Whisper, right? Now?
I got 1, yeah.
Yeah, but would you be interested in a second if it was guaranteed in milestones?
I mean, look, I've been doing all the events lately, so I'm sure I'd go for it.
Yeah, let's just be honest, Prometheo.
Since I started running this alliance, there's always some justification
and also,
I can use.
Since Prometheo is also monetized as well, he is big baller now, so he does have that YouTube money coming in. So.
Hey, I'll shout out to Nickerman for keeping my event game top notch. Thank you very much for generosity on the streams. Zalon knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It definitely helps out, and also
Another-
it also helps motivate a little bit as well, because to be honest, when the community is behind you, you feel way more encouraged to do a lot more, and also and you enjoy it more too as well. It all wraps itself together in a great package of streamer to streamee. Everybody enjoys and has a great time. So
Another Night Whisper would be great. Like, we've all got, well, some of us have got Tugunga, Tengu. There's quite a lot of infiltrated titans at the moment.
right, and so maybe a lot of people would want a second Night Whisper if they only have one, because they don't want to have to. They have maybe 4 or 5 infiltrators that they actually like rotating around, such as an Anthrax player that enjoys infiltrators to the max.
Yeah, the reality is that Night Whisper is the best 5-star relic that an infiltrator can have for buffing troops. And so, if you want to use Sagunga for defensive purposes, or you just, some players literally just don't want to rotate relics around between titans. They want to have one set for one titan that doesn't get moved. And, if that's you, then you got to have multiple. Me, I'm not afraid to swap a 5-star back and forth. It can be a bit of a cramp on your style to have to swap,
for
the 5-star and
warring
the 4-star
players where seconds matter, Prometheo. I think
exactly.
I think that's where you find the players that want to keep one set for each titan. Now, don't get me wrong. What'll happen eventually is there are titans that do fall out of the meta. Their relics, you'll find them all of a sudden get stripped clean of their relics to get put on something a lot newer,
Yeah, of course.
So that's typically what happens eventually, is something new comes out to kind of moves up on the chain when a lot of players such as Vintage and Prometheo and JJ talk about where this titan fits in with the other titans of the same element. They say, it's like above this or below that kind of situation on like a sliding scale. That's how.
Right. And the reason I changed my channel to be called Prometheo's Meta is because I think that the best thing that I do for the community is like what I did with the Panther meta and with the Void meta. And I'm going to try and do it with the Human Troop meta. Is I have, analytical tools that I've developed where I can compare apples for apples titans, and I can tell you who's the toughest spearman titan, on a mathematical basis based on the relics that are available. Now, it takes work, but that's something that I think turning it into a mathematical exercise versus just the subjective comparisons in the game, is helpful. So,
what's up, Lawrence Wicks? What's up, Mr. T? Zlon ain't the only one making millions on Super Chat anymore. Oh no, Brain. Vintage is making his millions, and so is Prometheo.
Mm-hmm. All them YouTube dollars is rolling in.
Yeah. So.
I wanted to say something about Vintage earlier. His analysis is always, even off the cuff, very, very good. But now more than ever, he has taken on a very end game tone in his view of things. And so I just want to caution people who are out there watching him who may be sort of like still leveling up your castle, Still
he still refers a lot to the mid game player, because he tries to do his best not to poop all over the Titan. That's how he says it. But he
has since he got Life Spark and Axis of War and
so you're saying he got too bougie? He got too bougie.
Exactly. That's exactly the problem. Is he is now in the absolute top elite of the game, and he's enjoying himself.
He drank the Kool-Aid.
Yes, and
Blame Chef.
He's so war right now. He's so sparky that I think he discounts the value of these things. Now, he does make an effort, and he did point out the value to mid to low castle players of the Titan, but he also he just throws those comments in to make sure he's covering all the bases. I think that if you're leveling up your castle and you don't have the divine gems to go for a divine titan because you're still trying to get 5 stars, then pay very close attention to Vintage and look for those sort of hidden nuggets that he throws your direction, because when he says mid-castle. He's talking about you, and this could be a valuable Titan for you, to fill out your roster and to use for general purpose raiding.
Well, Prometeo, you're braver than me.
You're braver than Gary.
Not here.
Well, Prometheus did steal fire from the gods, so.
Right. Yeah, but he had a crap solo event.
And he had a crap relic.
Yeah, well, Prometheus's fate was to be chained to a rock and have a vulture ripping his intestines out for eternity. So I didn't necessarily choose the best role model, did I?
True.
What's up, Charlie?
Oh, yeah, the enemy pack.
What's up, free to play DOT? No problem. UK friendly and EU friendly stream for as many players that are grinding this event out, because it is the start of another God event, and Achilles.
Is it just me, or is it hard to go back to the normal boost packs after you've pentastacked?
Once you pentastack, you can't go back.
Exactly.
I guess. When I did see that the quad stacks was the only available thing, I was like, "Aw, I can't pentastack for the stream."
Yeah. Oh. God, you're gonna make me do more than 50 fights.
Well, yeah. Well, there was people last night. I think it was you, Prometheo, and possibly I think it was definitely Vintage. He was like, "Yeah, I'll just 3 pentastack and I'll be done." So no.
Yeah, exactly. That's the war player's dream.
How much was that? How much for them?
It was 40, $39.99. It was $40 for a pentastack.
So 40. And then what? It was
you could
3
do it twice.
And
you could do it twice if you because you didn't you get 2 of everything, or was it 1 of everything?
1 of everything, I think.
No, you get 1 of everything.
1 of everything, but there's 2 uses though. So.
What do you mean? There's 8 uses.
Or 8 uses. What am I saying? Yeah, 8 uses. Sorry. Thinking XP.
And what 2 packs finished? 2 or 3 packs finished the event, wasn't it?
Yeah, 3
finished in 25 minutes.
With the 1.5 boost, the pentastack is 8,000 souls. Nice, quick, and easy. Boom, done.
That's on a 1.4 boost, though. You said, right?
24 battles.
Yeah, because it does matter.
24 battles.
Because if you're pentastacking with something less,
you're
gonna make a little difference.
Yeah. No bust, no muss.
Mr. T says, noob question, but how Achilles different from Oni in gameplay besides the controlled summon of Oni? Is Achilles worth getting even if you have Oni? Well, Mr. T, do you have Oni, leveled up? Or no? Because if you have, a leveled up Oni, then, and you don't find a need for Achilles, then you can just chill with him. I'm not going to say, but I will still say that going for the Banner of War is a good thing. If you miss out on it, it's going to be something that could possibly haunt you in future Titan builds. And you're going to say, this Titan would be OP if I had that Banner of War. And you'll be constantly hunting it down after this. And it may not show up again until possibly, I would say, just because of its popularity in this event, we may see it again for the 4-year anniversary, but it may be something that you have to pull in an altar pull. So it still may be a luck-based situation, and I don't want to say it's a guarantee that they would put it in the actual 4-year anniversary milestone event.
Yeah, I'll just point out that the Panther muzzle was originally in the Soulzar event, and people who missed it when Sagunga came around were then really kicking themselves because, now Panthers were back for real, and they missed an amazing relic that synergized with their build in a great way. Luckily for those players, it came back around with the Nurgle event.
Yes.
So, there was
I got 2.
A chance to get it. But 2 things about that. 1 is the Banner of War is basically a Panther muzzle for all troops. And 2 is most of the troops now have something similar to that, like the Winged Messenger, Storm Prophecy, Ares Chariot, which is giving them ranged and melee resistance. And the Banner of War is going to fill a gap by stacking on top to get you to the max ranged or melee resistance. Now, melee is easier to get to because it's only 80%, and if you use Head of Mimir, then you can cover a lot of that. But 95% range resistance is the most powerful defensive buff in the game. That's a 20 times multiple on your toughness, and so I look at the Banner of War as it's almost as good as Gungnir from a defense perspective, but you have some damage added in, but you then also cross over to the melee resistance. So it's so versatile, and it's going to close so many defensive holes that you'll hear people bragging about how great it is for a long time. And it's not likely to come back in another event like this. The Vintage was absolutely right that you look at an event like this and you see a premier relic, 4.5 star for sure, and you're like, this is going to be my shot to get that relic for the foreseeable future. So
yep.
You either get it or you don't.
Now, when I predicted that we were only going to see Elemental Grasp in that one event in Milestones, I did not predict that it was going to be in the Pantheon collection. So that's the second time we'll see it this year. I doubt we'll see the Elemental Grasp again, just so you know. Just to refine that this is the only time you're going to see it situation. Because
the Pantheon collection's just a free throw in, and players should be really happy about that.
Yeah, but that's also for future players as well. It's something that they can obtain at any time when it comes down to collecting those 2 Titans.
Yeah, very good point. Those 2 Titans will remain relevant for new players because of that reason. And by the way, the Elemental Grasp is fantastic on Runa.
Oh yeah, Elemental Grasp is fantastic on majority of Titans.
Well, we got Guardian Titans. Did you look in the War Gods are still there in the 60,000. It's Guardian Titans. It's Guardian on Monday for Titans Unleashed, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Gary. Yeah, and the one reason now that we see that the fusion event is Guardian Titans, is and they didn't show that in the previous blog post, is because then we would know that Achilles was going to be Guardian, and people would have made previous assumptions, saying it's going to be bad, that kind of crap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll send you the list, BMT. A little over 20. I had to send a few extra invites, but they were just to make sure that we have enough people.
Okay. Jim.
I can already see the regular live stream Discord filling up with people waiting to get into the live stream chat for the round table, and I can hear Gary's like, Jim, BMT's like, I gotta let you in. Can't wait. Mr. T says, thanks, Alon. Yes, I'll have a level 50 Oni grinded for him during his event, but just to find him as a second Titan for this event. It's fun using Oni on attacks, and I'm sure Achilles will be the same. Yeah, exactly, Mr. T. So if you want to use Achilles later for just grinding events and having fun, and such as like Assault, Conquest, and also Theaters of War, events like that, you have to. It's nice, especially Theaters of War. I mean, if you're taking level 60 Titans in and you're getting that extra Titan XP from the theaters, why? Why are you not taking something in that you could still be leveling at the same time? So that's why a lot of times you'll notice that if they're attackers, I take defenders straight up to 60. But if they're attackers, a lot of times I'll let them sit in like the 55 range, and just attack with them for a while. Because what's the point of taking them up to 60 if you can't use them in events? Also, too, you probably need some of the time to get all the relics all leveled up as well. So, there's that.
Just on 4 pulls, 2 3s, a 2, and a 1. Not bad.
Oh, yeah. Not bad, Gary.
Double stack.
What's up, Free to Play Zeus? Free to play Zeus, I need you to send me a message on Discord. Get onto my Discord server and send me a message. Please.
So is Jim supposed to be like the round table bouncer?
Yeah, he's going to be letting people in and out.
Him and Tox are the doorman.
Yeah. Gary, do you know what your ticket number was?
16.
16. Yeah, that's going to be bragging rights, too, because Jim's going to be like, you know what number mine is? He's probably waiting till tomorrow night's stream just to brag about that. I just went down the list of people in Discord, to be honest with you. But people will probably think otherwise. So, I don't know why, but it's just the way it is.
Salon has favorites.
No, I don't play favorites. Although, when it comes down to stream guests, I'm sorry. I don't play favorites when it comes down to the JJ's like liar. Yeah, I know. I don't play favorites.
We know Gassan's your favorite. We know.
I said. Okay, listen. Gassan is my favorite Italian DOT streamer. Okay, he is. And JJ's my.
I'm always saying that jokingly because
I know.
You say it so regularly. I don't know if I believe it or not, but
no. But JJ is my my favorite DOT streamer. He always has been. And I have to stay loyal. There's plenty of other really good streamers right now that like really run neck and neck with JJ. You know what I mean? Soldier's always put on a great show. I've always enjoyed Soldier streams. He puts on a really good, very professional stream, and his setup is also extremely professional. But then you also have Churro coming out with these late night streams. Like they all have their own flavor, if you want to look at it like that. We have a very nice selection of streamers right now. And we're also gonna have Val streaming again soon. It's gonna have that whole, different Val twist of things. She can let us all know what it's like to be being one the queen of raiders, and now people will come and say, "Oh yes, praise the queen," We will do what you say.
Gary.
2 and 1, Val.
Gary, I was number 16.
No. Oh, Gary. What, Austin was number 16?
Austin. Oh, wow. Then Zalon lied to me again.
I lied to you again, Gary. Oh, no. Your ticket's a forgery.
Oh, gee, don't say that.
Don't say that. Gary's going to be sleeping, making sure that he's awake for the stream.
Lying down
Oh, that's
in the
right,
alley.
Sangre Joven. Princess Z is my favorite. That's true.
Zalon, I understand I'm not your favorite, but I do want to know who 1 through 4 are.
You want your chance on why? Because you're number 5, Chance?
Yeah. I'm happy with 5.
I'm happy with 5. I knew it. I knew people would be like, yo, so what ticket number were you, man?
Gary, I'm number 15.
See?
You're 15.
Yeah, I just checked. I thought I was 16.
Okay, Prometheo, Val, give us numbers. Where are you sitting?
What are your numbers?
I'm
JJ.
number 4.
Oh!
Val's number 4. Oh,
I'm number
Chance.
4. Sorry, Chance.
Nice.
I accept it. That's totally fine. I just wanted to know. I mean, I get it. 5 is honorable. That's great.
Right.
No,
Right.
I'm disgusted with you. I'm disgusted with you didn't put Chance behind. I'm disgusted with that. I don't care about anyone else. Dude,
that's why do you think I signed in? Yeah, why do you think I signed in? Yeah, that's exactly. I'm like, dude, I better not be 17. Exactly what I thought.
Oh, man. I think I'll just go to bed.
Oh, no. See, I knew it. People would take... I was just like, I'm just numbering these so I know how many I'm putting out there. And I was just like, I know people are going to be like...
Yeah.
Wink, wink. Nice, buddy.
This is going to create DOT drama. And then,
I think I'm special, so I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
Val's like, yeah, top 5. That's right.
Who's number 2?
She's like twirling her
Who's
hair
number
like,
2?
yeah, that's right, everybody, yeah.
Single digit club. What's up, Gary?
I see. So the Chance show has started.
Yeah, right. See, Chance came in and stirred up the pot. So
what am I at? How many souls do I have?
No, that's not the most important thing. What number is your ticket that you got from Salon on Discord?
Oh my God, is that what this is about?
Yep.
We're comparing numbers.
You actually put numbers on them?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
10 of 20.
Middle of the road.
Middle of the road.
Well, at least I'm bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that back quarter. I mean, that back quarter. I don't know who's going to be in that. That's going to be some rough crowd right there.
Yeah, I take 10 of 20 as I'm not his like special featured guest because there was someone he really wanted to make sure he got on, but I was getting deep enough in the list where he's like, well, don't forget Prometeo, you know.
Right.
Yeah, he just got done talking about how he's up all night trying to figure out like where everybody ranked. So that's respectable.
Oh my God, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's I went right down my.
I'm all alone.
No, I'm sure knowing Zalan that it was literally like a brainstorming list, and he got to 20. He was like done.
No.
Who's after me?
No.
That's bloody scary.
Well, I'll tell you what. I definitely House is actually ticket 21 of 20, and I.
Oh, House got special.
I was like, and I told House, I was like, listen, House, I couldn't do a live roundtable stream without you, because I just need those really good, you know, the one-liners, sometimes depressing one-liners, and it's in the voice, dude. It's in the voice, and it's true sorrow sometimes, but at the same time, I'm not reveling in it. It's just the fact that he just has such good passion for the game. He loves it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah, his humanity comes through despite all other forces in his life. He's a good guy.
Yes, very well put.
I don't think Jim's ever had any sorrow coming true.
Jim is remorseless.
Right?
Anger.
Right? When it comes down to Fusion on Monday, there's going to be more Titans afraid. That's the thing. If things were like Wreck-It Ralph, you know, and the game and all the Titans were real, you know, and they're in the game, and Fusion Monday comes along, they're all petrified in Jim's account because they know that if they're not super meta, they're gone. They're food. You know.
That's true. He's getting a bit better at that. He's getting a bit better, I think. The what you call it? Prestige has calmed him down a bit there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think he's driving. He can't. He's texting though.
Yeah. What does BMT say there, Chance?
I was number one. Hard to believe. Hard to believe.
Yeah, he's got proof.
I had to swallow. It took me a moment to like really process that, but okay.
Bump.
Not the first time in your life, huh, Chance?
Dude, there it was. Prometeo. I laid it out there. The sniper strikes again.
Right. So BMT, I'll tell you, I had to make sure that one of the because I'm not too certain if Tox is going to be available, but I had to make sure the head of security was definitely notified about what's going on, so that I can make sure that people are in and out properly, and that we don't have any riffraff.
Yeah, go into more about your brainstorming session and who made top 5. So we just need 2 and 3. Let it out.
We just need 2 and 3. All right. Chance, you'll find out tomorrow night. You'll never know.
Very excited.
We can because that's going to be the thing now. Because Chance is going to just be like, all right, he'll be sitting in the live stream room waiting for 8:00 to hit, and he's just going to be like, what are your numbers, huh? What did everybody get?
I'm taking notes right now. Is Sephiroth going to be there?
Yeah.
42. Geez, how many of these numbers are there?
21.
Well, Sephiroth says he's 42.
No, that's not true.
Oh.
He has one, though. I know he does, because I want him there. I also want Sage there, too. So, yeah, there's like 22 or 23, just so you know. I'll get the full list to Jim. Don't worry.
Maybe you mistyped. I meant 22.
I got to admit, guys, I don't know if you've seen the start of the stream, but I attacked Delon straight away. My name's not down for no stream. He's like, well, if you go back and look at this, because I've never seen it. I thought it'd be like, a PM or something, but he just done a list.
Nope. It says it. Well,
I attacked him, and then I also did put
I did put in the message, and I said on stream last night too as well, that all the people that are invited have Discord PMs. So, and free to play Zeus.
I don't have one of
you
them.
need to PM me on Discord.
So I guess I'm late. Maybe you guys already talked about this. Is Austin does he want to use the donation stuff for this event?
I'm pretty certain he does. Well, there's the person that you want to talk to. He just popped in Discord.
He's in Events R Us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, welcome, Vintage.
Hey, guys.
Where you
Did you hear us ragging on you earlier?
Oh, no. I just got a few minutes to, kind of...
there you go.
To get a breath. So, real quick, Zalon, I wanted to see kind of what the live stream schedule was for the day, because I have a pretty thorough update overview that I want to instant premiere, but I don't want to step on toes.
Well, I can stream as long as no one else is streaming. Up until that kind of situation. So if you wanted to premiere something at any given time, please, that's fine with me. I don't know if anybody else.
Like master ceremonies.
I don't know if anybody else. I mean, JJ, were you streaming today, or Prometheo?
I won't be.
Yeah, man, I'm not going to be up for it for.
Yeah, that's fine, JJ. That's fine. I'm
tomorrow.
sorry.
I might shoot for tomorrow.
I see your name, and I instantly want to ask you, but I know I keep on forgetting you're in recovery, and if you don't stream this weekend, that's completely understandable. I'm sorry. You always can hope, though. So, at the same time,
Prometheo, you need to make a YouTube schedule thing for these guys to intercommunicate. Like, hey, I want to do this day. I want to do this time.
We have one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, just no one uses it.
Yeah, I'm not the best person to be coordinating other people, because I tend to just go live at random times.
Well, listen, especially for Halloween, whatever the big Halloween event is, if there's going to be a god that's released in there, or some sort of something crazy, we'll most likely try to put together a 24-hour live stream if we get enough notice from the developers. So we'll see what we can put together and what we can do for the community. So the
answer is, I think you're free for tomorrow morning, Vintage.
Well, no, not me. I'm not saying I'm going to do a 24-hour live stream, but Vintage, you can obviously premiere whenever you want. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but you got 60 people watching. I'm not releasing that thing now. No way.
Jim.
So,
what are you doing?
I can wait a few hours. It's no big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Vintage, I was talking about your analysis of this event and saying that you become so end game that people need to take your words with a grain of salt and look for that pearl where you mention the mid game player, because that's the clue for everyone else.
Oh yeah, I always try to tip the hat to the guys that are starting out and trying to get into the mid game, because that's our player base.
Yeah.
I think what Prometheo was saying is now your where you land as far as end game is concerned has shifted because of some new acquisitions. So I think what Prometheo was suggesting is that mid game now relates to maybe more the majority.
Right. I
think that was the joke.
Exactly what I said was that if you're still leveling your castle, basically if you're castle 24, then you're mid game by Vintage's standards.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I lose sight of the fact that I just kind of do whatever the hell I want in the game.
Well, you've got the elite stuff now. The only thing you're missing is Necrosa, right?
Yeah, Necrosa and a couple of the Norse relics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Trickster's Blades keeps haunting you.
Trickster's Blades and Bow of the Gods. I mean...
And Vintage, what about these new Titans? Are you interested in saving up for them, being the fact that they may drop within the next 2-3 weeks before Halloween?
Well, and I go over... I definitely put in your trademark Vintage irresponsible predictions in my update overview. So
Nice.
But yeah, I think I got some solid predictions on this time. I usually don't say that. I just throw it out there. Whatever happens, happens. But
good.
I think I might be onto something with my predictions this time.
Nice. Well, I hope that. Well, because I said my usual stuff earlier in the stream, so I try to make predictions outside of watching your stuff. I like watching your stuff, I truly do, but I'm like, man, if my stuff lines up with other people, I'm like, that's not really a prediction, I'm just copying. I don't want to do that. So
yeah, well, and in that vein, I actually recorded this video last night.
Okay. Well, that's good.
So this is all, I kind of went through the update, not quite knee-jerk reaction on the fly. I had glanced at it earlier in the day, but I genuinely try to capture my knee-jerk initial reactions. Some people hate that, but, you're not going to make everyone happy, so live with it.
Right? Because there's plenty of Titans that have come out in the past where we all have a knee-jerk reaction to them within the first day or two of the blog post coming out, and then as soon as we see the Titan on a test account, and then, as soon as players start actually using them, there's all sorts of determining times sometimes for a Titan.
Yeah, that was Krothos. I mean, you see the numbers and all that. It's just like Achilles this time. Oh my gosh, look at these big, giant, flashy numbers. And then you think and go, is that actually going to equate to success in the game? And then, with the sample battles and stuff like that, then we actually get to see it play out. And sometimes the expectations are wrong. I was pretty hyped for Krothos, and then it was like, wait, these Imperials, they don't have the sustain to do anything meaningful.
Yeah, that's
I thought your idea about PP is good. When I seen him doing the battles and throwing all the summons straight on them. Yeah, great for PP, not great for defense, okay for attack. That's about it. But the relics, very good.
Chance, you were wondering if I was doing the event. I spent $50 on Portal Stones.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's where right there.
How far into it are you?
I'm already at 9,000. My phone was doing battles in 1 second, and then it was over. It was hurting my eyes. So I just went on the YouTube for a little bit.
Nice. Who are you using for an attack?
Ares.
Nice.
All right. What level is he at now?
I think I just got him to 49.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't even have the fireballs yet? Oh, man, you're going to love it when you get to 51.
Yeah. 51 is like awesome funness engage.
Yep. Who are you using for the event, Vintage?
I use my second Nurgle.
Oh, there you go.
Because, like with Ares, I had so much Guardian food. I already leveled him. Clearly, I leveled both my Hachiman because those are defenders. Yep. Similar with Frigg. So, second Nurgle.
What level is he at, Vintage?
The second Nurgle, I think he's like 43.
40s, okay. Pro,
I leveled one really fast just to see what he could do. And then the second, Nurgle, for the most part, is an attacker. So the second one, I'll just have him around when I want to play with him.
You got that first one to 60 on Friday, didn't you?
I don't recall.
It had to be Saturday at the latest. Don't be modest.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember.
Bro, what are you using?
I'm using my second Ares. He's level 59 right now. I have a Frigg lined up if I finish him.
Mm-hmm.
Tengu? Yeah, there you go. Tengu. I thought about Tengu, but I'll probably use Frigg if I finish up my second Ares.
I'm using my first
Yeah, I got a
Ares.
second Tengu that I have for leveling too. I wanted to get through it as fast as I could because I'm already leveling the Banner of War.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, so Vintage, we mentioned this a little bit earlier as well. So no pentastacks. So made it a little.
Yeah, am I right? Once you pentastack, you can't go back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, doing an event in 30 minutes is amazing.
Oh, wobbly pops. Can anyone help me get in an alliance here or no? Well, does anybody in any of the alliance? Because I have multiple alliance leaders here. Does anybody have spots still available in this event or no?
Yeah, you elite 12k minimum.
And what are you shooting for? Top 50?
You're going for top 100.
Top 100. Okay. Anybody else?
Well, and that's liberal. I mean, Dad's gone. He's hanging out in the ERU, so everybody down here in ERU, the prisoners are running the asylum.
Okay, number one. I still have the crown on my mini.
That's why you want Robo. You still have the
This is
crown.
exactly the kind of attitude I expected. This is why I didn't hand you the crown this morning.
Nicely done, kids. Nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
Prometheus, how many accounts do you have?
I mean, if you really want to count, I've got 4 in the broadest sense. I've got a mini that I leveled up to Castle 16, which I lost because the software stopped letting me switch accounts the way that I used to. So that one's, still on a server somewhere, but it's not available to me. And then I have 2 minis that I created recently with 2 devices I had sitting around, and so those are both low level. One of them I've explicitly decided that I'm not leveling past Castle 4 because at Castle 4, your islands have 2 troops on them, and at Castle 5 they get a 3rd troop, and so that one's just going to be farming out resource lands and acting as a terminal for me to get in game.
Meanwhile, I have a level 6 little mini Prometeo babysitting me. It's great.
I have a 19 and a 23.
Yeah, Prometheus. Did you duplicate your account and put one on ERU Elite and put one on ERU?
No. You just have a brand new device that you just, log out of, or you just delete the game and log out of the play and create a new play account. And then when you log into Dawn of Titans, after you download it, then it'll create a new account for you.
Yeah, my fake dad this week is Promenio Meta. Promenio.
Oh, it's Promenio. You gotta say it like that. Promenio.
Along knows the history of Promenio. That old Promenio account got lost because you used to be able to switch between 2 accounts on one device using a little trick that I had, and that trick stopped working. And I was like, well, I don't want to lose my main, so I'm not going to try it anymore.
I do mine. I do all 3 of mine on my note.
Well, maybe I'll have to get some notes from you on how to do it right.
No, they changed it recently. There was a Google Play update, and it changed. I don't know exactly what, but it changed the fact that you can switch from accounts and play each account.
And so now you use 3 devices.
So now you can switch. I've been doing it for 2 years. I did have a problem with it quite a long time ago, but ever since the update was done on the Google site, no problems whatsoever.
Oh, so maybe I'll try it again.
I have to do all new devices for each one.
So how many do you have, Val?
I have 5.
Count them, DOT community, on one hand. 5.
I have the whole. We have so many shells, and they're all level 3 to 7. They're just babies.
Aw, they're babies.
Now, are you able to
Just
create
have to have the account.
Austin, what were you saying? You were a little low.
Is there a way that you can make more accounts with Game Center?
I think each account has to have its own Game Center account. So I don't use the same device. I just use different devices and set it up that way.
You just have to have it on your Google account. If you switch Google accounts, you can start again. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, Android's a lot different.
And then when you go into game, it'll give you it'll log in on whoever you used last, but then you can just switch it in game.
I want to download it on my PC, but I don't know how.
There's not a port. There's no way that you can use it on BlueStacks. It doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
No. Which is a shame.
Oh yeah, no. If they ported this to the computer so that you could log in through Steam or something, I mean, I'd play on the computer. It'd be easier.
Be great for streaming as well, wouldn't it?
Well, exactly. It's so much easier to throw it into OBS when it's already inside the computer. So, yeah, I'm sure it's a non-trivial coding exercise, but which could easily be done for money.
So, what time are you going to stream till?
Well, I was just thinking about that as well. Probably I'm gonna finish up all my relics that I got, and see where that puts me, and then yeah. I mean, I still have a bit more battles to do. I think I have some bunch of 2-star, 1-star combos that I can do here. A few or one. I don't know. We'll see. Probably for at least another hour. Maybe.
I knew it. I knew you'd say that.
Maybe a little
Add
less.
half an hour. Add half an hour.
Maybe. 68 people watching. I mean, I do appreciate that as well.
We need you, bro. We're grinding. Entertain us. Dang
Entertain
it. Come
us.
on.
Wave your hands around a little bit. There you go.
Do a little dance.
Do a
Yeah.
little dance. Watch the lawn go.
Have you finished? Have you finished entertaining yourself, John?
Well, almost. We're getting there.
Let's see. I use the app to be able to switch accounts. Yeah, Soldier does it on PC. Wonder what he uses. Lord of the Fly is saying, well, everybody that streams with PC has got their devices connected to their PC, and they're running the stream through it.
Yeah, it's called an Elgato capture card.
Yeah.
And JJ turned me on to it, and it has changed my life.
Forever.
Nobody should be comparing their setup to Soldier's, though. Soldier's way next level.
What's up, God Killer? Thanks for joining.
Everybody saw that picture was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's serious.
Changed all our lives too, Chance.
Inspirational, is what it was.
No.
For anyone who's thinking about doing streaming, it is worth considering that YouTube's policies have changed, and it may be difficult if you create a YouTube account today and open a channel now to do streaming off your mobile device. Austin ran into that, and it seems like the workaround is that you may have to actually get a capture card and run it through the PC. I'm not sure exactly why they're doing it that way. I would suspect it's something like, they're probably trying to throttle the use of the YouTube platform to further alternate things like, like Omelet Arcade. So I'm not sure exactly why that is. Could also just be that it's a way of limiting the, content created by low subscriber count accounts, just because it puts bandwidth on the system.
And obviously the dilithium crystals, they're not getting power? Nobody understood that. What are you talking about?
We need more bandwidth.
Bandwidth. Okay, we understand bandwidth.
Can you take the power?
I can't give it any more bandwidth, Captain.
Dude, I was waiting for Gary to do it. It never happened, so I tried my best.
I'm trying to egg him on by doing a bad one, but he must think it's good enough to not hack it.
You nailed it, yeah.
I should. I watched enough Star Trek when I was growing up. I think I might have to call you number 1 from now on, Chance. I like the ring of that. And you are kind of like a Riker, aren't you?
I know. Yes. Yeah. When you said that today, I was like, "Whoa, Captain Picard, I'm there for you, baby." Yeah.
Gosh.
Wait, Chance isn't a red shirt? You mean, or is Gary the red shirt?
No, Riker's in red. Gary would be they're orange in engineering.
Yeah. Kill your ass.
Yeah.
Gary.
I don't know that you want Gary in engineering. He's the kind of guy, he'd be like, "Oh, you want more power?
Hey, wait a second.
Let's see what happens if I turn it down while you're asking
I
me
think
for
I got
that."
a horde. I think I got a horde drop.
Really?
I think it happened finally. My horde is always at 100. I always have 100 horde just there, and yeah, I have 101 right now. I think in the new update they actually added horde back into the drops. I think they listened.
Zalon, I'm pretty sure you can lower that amount of residual horde that you're sitting on.
Yeah, probably. But it's been it used to be up at like in the 140s, and then I just started lowering it and allowing other troops to take a little bit more of a precedent. But they're gonna be.
Everybody had to build the Grenadiers back up, like by horde.
Well, and also Panthers as well. Panthers and Grenadiers all of a sudden had to get bumped back up again. But the thing is, though, the horde is right around the corner with October, so I might not bump it down too much.
Yeah, well, speaking of Grenadiers, you're a little low on the Grenadiers. If you're going to stream for another hour, you might want to.
I know. I just bumped them up. Don't worry.
You did? Okay, good.
I just did that. Just for you, actually.
I love it when Zalon and Promethea do this. It's so funny.
Just for you. That sounds like some of the background we hear on some of our wonderful guests.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Can you change the laws of physics?
Wait, what was that, Gary?
Can you change the laws of physics?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, so I only got 2 stars left. All right. What else did I have on Aries?
It's funny to hear you guys. I'm sitting here like, what are they talking about?
Right?
You're not a Trekkie, Val, no?
I've seen. I love the new Star Trek, of course, but I've seen some like the older episodes. I'm just not fully caught up. I love Star Wars as well.
There you go. Good stuff, Val.
I'm more like Lord of the Rings and Hobbit.
She's more fantasy than sci-fi, but that's all right.
Well, look, James Doohan will always be the real Scotty, but I think Simon Pegg does a pretty good job.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yeah.
My favorite's always Bones.
I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
I love his personality.
Yeah, he's like he's the only sane and rational one, and everybody else is being crazy. Like, yeah, always brings it back down to
Never saw any episodes of Bones. Never did.
I think we have to give a shout out to Uhura as well. I mean, she's always like over in the corner, willing to give the side eye to Kirk. Like, what is this guy thinking?
Yep.
More than a side eye, I'd say.
Well, I think it's what women think when we look at men and what they're doing. What are you doing?
Stupid boys. Yeah.
Right?
I know I've used that look before.
You gotta give Star Trek credit for having some female captains in their history. You know, that's good that they've had some variety.
Right.
Yeah, Val, that's a technique you guys learn at like 8. Like, boys are kind of dumb. There's nothing we can do about it, but we're just definitely going to talk about it amongst ourselves.
We fall for it every time. It's ridiculous.
But there's a way,
Gary,
like,
we do fall for it every time.
Yeah, every time.
You just have to be smooth on how you get them guys to do what you need them to do.
And
it'd be like their idea right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Best of both worlds. You get what you want, and they think they're right. So
Uh-huh. Everybody paying
that is a wise
attention?
woman.
Everybody's taking notes. They're like, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I charge by the hour for therapy. For
Be
therapy.
careful. Yeah, I was going to say, be careful.
Yes,
She's friends with Jim. She corrected that real quick.
I did. Jim's not here, so I usually don't have to like pay that much attention to what I
watch
say or
yourself.
how it,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
But then I don't know about Chance, so I just had to make sure I clarify.
Gary's sneaky too. Prometheo can unmute at any moment. You don't know
Yeah,
about
right.
him.
You don't know what's gonna happen. JJ could just blurt it out because he's dealing with some serious pain right now. You never know.
It was the pain meds. It was the pain meds.
Right? Be like, yo, I came on your stream for like a good 20 minutes. I have no idea what I said. So, that'd be-
Best kind of stream.
Prove it.
I know Chance's trouble. I've heard stories.
yeah, well,
You've
that's
been there
the thing.
for most of them.
Val, yeah, right? Val, aren't you excited to stream again? You can have wonderful guests like Chance stop by. And Gary. You know?
Oh, yeah. I would love to have Chance and Gary on my stream.
See?
I just need to get rid of the tapping or the static, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. So, what's up, Don? Thank you for
It
joining.
wouldn't annoy me, really, to be honest with you. Something very slight.
Well, Gary or BMT goes robo every once in a while, and Zalon used to have a weird static thing on his channel.
Yeah,
So
well,
these guys can
it's gone on my main account, but it's actually back again on my when I use my tablet. That's why my stream last night. My stream last night was pretty crackly, and I hate that. I hate it.
I watched it. When I watched it, even on the screen was all blurry. You know when you stop moving it or whatever, and then all of a sudden it goes really blurry.
Yeah,
it's weird. It does like this. Yeah, like kind of freezes for a second and gets all like neon colored.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's just what Streamlabs does on my tablet for when I stream from that. I don't know. I don't know why, but it does. God Killer. Hey, Zalon, want to summarize your thoughts on Achilles after your test on offense and defense? Yeah. For the players in higher castle levels, they're going to see this as a throw-in, have fun Titan. Not absolutely necessary, but the relics are, so they're going to get him anyway. Many lower castle players that are not on event teams, that are not pushing hard, are going to probably be on the fence and say, well, should I or should I not? In this case, you just have to look at what you already have, what you're already working on. And if you don't have a good physical attacker, then Achilles may be for you. If you have a bunch of Titans that you're currently leveling, and it's not high priority for you to get another 4-star Titan, then you may not want to go in super heavy in this event and collect 4 relic tokens and just, wait for the next big thing that'll probably happen either right before Halloween or during Halloween. So, that's my advice. Of course, Jim still, wow, by the hour, Jim says.
Yeah, see, I knew that would come back somehow.
Right? Now, also, during today's stream, if you haven't noticed, I've been playing, and I've been hitting a lot of different gold and food and VP lands. These are new maps. This is a new map I'm on right now. So, there is definitely, as soon as you do get the update, you could just be hitting any land, and there's a possibility you're going to be hitting the new maps. What's up, Pisces? You're at 8K souls. Very nice. Keep up the grind. 8K souls already, too, I'm sure. I bet are you just grinding 1.4? Pisces, or are you throwing some relics at it? Yeah, the loading picks are pretty awesome. I do appreciate that because there's Totek. Look at him. He's like, not everybody likes me, says Totek.
I love you, buddy.
But he's
Great.
like, but I was the first one though. He's like, I was the first one, but not everybody likes me. So where's everybody at in the Discord chat? Or even in the regular chat, doesn't matter. I know other people are mentioning where they are in the event already.
I'm up around 8k souls in the event now, and I'll probably just go and push through to finish it with boosters today.
I'm not far behind you, Zalon.
I just started. I'm only at like 2,000. I got the $99 pack though, so today or tomorrow I'll finish. Not that I want to, but I have to get divine gems.
1,600 here. Probably just gonna try to grind the entire thing out.
Well, it'll keep you entertained for the weekend, Jojo.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no booster packs.
$100.
Oh, good.
No,
Yeah, no booster packs. Good.
No, no booster packs, bro. I went the same way with you. Just gems.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, exactly. And I still have 10 relics sitting on from old events. So
Yeah, dude, I used to feel guilty about like finishing events on like a Thursday or Friday, and then not grinding and just doing like a little finish plus, throwing a few relics every once in a while, because like I just let my relics suffer for it, And it's like, dude, I mean, I get vintage, like, oh yeah, first day, boom, done. But he also like grinds a crap load, so he makes up for it. But I would just be too lazy and not finish, like not keep grinding if I would complete the tournament too early.
I think you should go back to that.
Why?
Make it cost you a bomb.
Wow.
You should go back to it. Spend every penny that you have. Become destitute. No interest.
Well, and it's not so much. Well, but yeah, okay, it costs money. But we're talking about like maybe a $30 difference, right? So $99 is 72,000 gems, and so that's quite a bit of pulls. And I maybe will use 30, max 40 if I have some bad 2 and 1 star pulls out of it and no 4 star. But at least I have some left, and I grinded. Whereas you have to spend 40 times 3, $120. So yeah, you're spending $20 more to complete it super quick, and then what? I mean, just grind with a level 10 Titan for 3 days. Like, I don't know. I mean, we have a fusion event coming up. Yeah, we have a fusion event coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think there's any reason to rush.
Right.
Not to take anything away from the guys who are buying the booster packs, but
Exactly.
Thanks, Chance.
Yeah, because
Sorry,
Val's
Val.
almost done. She's like, I'm at 23K, Chance. You can just shut it.
I just think it's too much money every week. $100 a week for you guys. €100 a week.
Oh no,
us,
not for
so-
me. Not for me. It's more like
don't have
70,
that sort of money,
$75
so-
every 3 weeks. So
Yeah, well, that's not too bad.
I would say $200 a month is about what it takes to finish everything all 4 weeks, because you get 1 or 2 of those weeks where it's the 72,000 instead of a 60,000 for your $99. So and there's been months in the past where it's been every freaking week finish plus, and so yeah, it could be 400 or 500, but it hasn't been like that for a while.
There's just some events that I like to get done right away.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like now we're doing a VP push, so.
Oh yeah, that's your real mission. You can't get beat up by Chef, huh?
Right. I'm trying to get to. I know I'm not going to beat Nitro. I mean he's like at 19 million or something. So that's not happening, but I'm trying to get to like rank 2, and I fell behind.
Uh-oh, Val falling behind.
I did.
So instead of 7 million a day, what have you been doing?
I'm only at 10 mil now.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm far behind. Too many social calls.
Mm-hmm. Chef,
Bad week for competition.
It's Chef and other alliance leaders that are taking up all this time,
There's been a lot of in-game calls, yeah. So, pretty long ones, too.
Do you know what Chef's at, Val?
Let's see. He is at...
Right around 7.
Is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you both are slacking. You're fine.
6.5.
Yeah, he's been slacking.
He's got 206 battles in. That's pretty good.
Sure, it'd be funny if he's watching.
For a Monday? What do you mean 200 for a week?
Well,
up,
he
Sammy?
didn't do... So what? He didn't play Monday and some of Tuesday, or did he... Or that's
No,
I don't know.
Right. It was his birthday Monday, so...
Right. So I
he
think
had a
for the
late
time
start.
he's done good. I'm giving him a little bit of a leeway because it was his birthday.
What's up, Aventador?
You're giving him a lot, considering him and Jim were talking crap. Like, okay, I'm supposed to do 7 million a day. I'm gonna go do 20 today, and now it's like 6.5. I feel like this conversation was like 2 days ago.
Well, there's money involved, so maybe he'll pick up. I don't know. I'm happy that he's behind me, like enough to where I don't have to worry.
Right. Yeah.
I can focus on VP now. I'm done with the event, so.
There you go. So that means you'll probably top out at like 33,000 souls because she's just going to be grinding out VP.
Right, I'm at 26 now.
Bashing castles down, doing her thing.
I'll do it the other way around. I've done all my VP, and just so I could concentrate on the event.
You have, of course you have VP minimums there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 2 million in hammer, so it's not that hard.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that because I did 4 million last week or more. But then again, there was a lot more interesting stuff going on last week compared to this week with altar pulls. Boo! You know? Oh, Aventador, you were asking, will I pull 7K or waiting for new DG Titans? Yes, I know, I'm waiting for new DG Titans because this is the time. This is the time. I am not allowing, as long as everything goes to plan, and these Titans aren't a complete bust when they come out, and they're on the level, if not better, than the Necrosa and Lifespark, then I will definitely pull the trigger.
It's killing me.
I will pull the trigger and grab one of these new ones because I know they will last the test of time because of the way Necrosa and Lifespark have. Only if they fall on that kind of level. So the skills will really matter. Deathside, I bought 5K portals yesterday. Now I kind of regret doing it. The grind seems so much longer now that I can't see the total amount of P-stones instead of just refilling the P-stones with every 8th battle.
I have noticed over the course of playing the game for years that whenever I, open up the 100 portal stones or more from an event, if it's late at night, that guarantees I'm going to fall asleep right away. I think there's a psychological effect to having, you have so many portal stones that you don't really feel like you're chipping away at the block of portal stones, and then you're like, well, just take a little nap here.
Right.
I know that feeling all too well. But that's the narcotics doing it.
Yeah, that helps too.
Pisces says he used 12 relics, 6 1-stars, 5 2-stars, and 1 3-star, and an extra 2-star from the Ares event. I'll be grinding as much as I can today and tomorrow. Well, that's awesome, Shark. I'm glad you're going hard, because getting these relics in this event, and also, Achilles as well, will be awesome for you to be able to get that, because I know you've been just getting back into the game. Grinding with Totek with 6 imps and 6 grens, nice. You're going to pull 2 Aventador? You're going to wait? Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
Caked. I got caked. Does anyone else know?
No.
I'm ahead of trouble.
Discord does that every once in a while.
Did you guys happen to notice the global leaderboard? I don't know if it's just me, and I don't pay attention to the global leaderboard all that often, but it seems lower than usual. I thought we usually had at least 1 or 2 people pushing 40 million, 50 million by the end of the week. Is it
because their
for
accounts got
anybody that
banned?
doesn't know?
Is it because their accounts...
I'm not making any suggestions. I'm surprised. Or for those that pay attention to the global leaderboard, is 26 mil normal for Thursday? I just don't know.
That's a valid question.
That is a valid question. We could ask a serious VP grinder. Oh wait, we did call him out earlier for a lower number. But what's going on, Chef?
Hello.
So
we're burning.
Hey, Chef.
Hi, Val.
Slacker. Slacker.
Oh my God, I know. 26. I've seen it before. It's not uncommon. There's this
Does
one.
that seem low though, or is that normal?
That does seem kind of low. It seems like they've switched gears into the event. You've played with WG Leviathan before. We fought against him. Usually their top guys like Stingray or what's his other?
Yep.
It looks like they might have just changed pace, or they've locked up
lower.
A couple 100 million lead VP. So Nitro's not too far behind.
I'd love to say people should get prizes for that, but it would just be getting hacked.
Wait, it happened? Did I actually get 4K subscribers? Because I know I'm on the cusp. Sorry.
Wait, did you? I said it yesterday. You were at 3.99, 3.99.
Yeah, it's still sitting there because it was at something earlier. But it's getting close. It's getting real close. I know that.
That's great.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I do appreciate everyone who supports the channel, whether you're just here to watch.
I was probably
up on the TV while you're grinding, and I understand you're not in the chat, or you could be one of these wonderful active people in the chat, or even more of a bonus, you could be on Discord like Gary and be famous. So
I was probably the 16th person to subscribe to you.
So that's why you got to be number 16. Oh,
I gotta love it.
Gary, why did you make that your profile pic?
Sorry, Esther?
He's looking at your Discord profile icon.
Yeah.
Did someone make that for you?
No, from Snapchat, I think.
Gary, you use Snapchat?
Yeah, Gary's hip.
Yeah.
I don't even use.
Austin, the answer is because everything upsets him, so that's why his icon looks like that.
That's what you do when you're upset, Chance?
Yes, yeah. Just drinking my coffee, like, oh, unbelievable.
Oh, is
Just
that
bring
what
it out.
Oh,
That was throw up.
And now we're getting some subs. Just to get closer. It's gonna happen. Thank you all, question marks. That looks like
there's the point of confusion.
It's like, hopefully not a
so
what?
did someone buy you a whole focaccia that you're still streaming?
Not a whole focaccia. Not today. Not today.
Ron, you do realise that Vintage is sitting here watching your stream thinking, get off, look at my video on, get off.
No, I
Get
can't.
off.
Told you I want to premiere a video.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, get off.
That's okay. Yeah, but I have no problem because I just ran out of relics, and let's see where we are in the soul count because I have 1,200 portal stones left, so I'm at 19,500. So basically, I have 5,500 souls, give or take, left to grind in the event. So, and I'll probably just keep all these event tokens for another future event because there's no reason for me to even dump the rest of those in. So yeah,
That's great going.
that's what's gonna happen. So,
What am I at? 10,000.
so what I'm gonna do is probably stream for another, how about 13 minutes? That'll be 2 p.m., which means I'll have streamed for close to 3.5 hours, something like that. So that's pretty good.
Yep.
So 13 more minutes. So Chef, you got any grand wisdom for us here at the end of the stream?
Nope, just hanging out. I was actually
Nah.
kind of hoping you were going to get the 4K.
I got nothing.
Thanks, Chef. I appreciate it. It's gonna happen. The nice thing
You
is,
streaming, Chef, or?
yes, Chef, you should stream after me.
Maybe in a little bit. I got
Yeah, maybe once Vintage's video here.
Oh yeah, everybody has to watch Vintage's video. Make sure you do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really good. It could be 35 minutes. Be prepared. It's okay. He will probably mention. He will probably mention that it's going to be a short video in the beginning.
Yeah,
Don't ever believe that. That is straight lies. Just so you know, that's the only part of Vintage's videos that are untrue most of the time. He's like
I'd sooner he done it for an hour. He complains about, doesn't complain. He just says sorry to people for half an hour. People want an hour of it.
I know. People want more. People want more, even though Vintage apologizes for his long videos. So
he should never have to apologize. People want more.
Right? And that's the other great part about when Vintage also jumps in on other people's live streams, because he definitely does. And it's great because he still can get a lot of people. Well, a lot of the content creators can get more interaction with the community, because I'll jump in on other people's streams all the time just because I enjoy I enjoy doing so.
One day,
Gary. Well, see, Gary, you've been watching my streams for so long, and I remember you being in the streams so long ago that at this point, now that you're a superstar on Discord, I can just imagine that, back in the day during some of those live streams, I was like, I wonder if that Gary knew that one day everything would change and he would be DOT famous.
Most famous man in DOT.
Never know.
Oh, mad.
You never know, DOT community. So speak up.
Know.
That's a call to the all the players in the chat that are active in the chat that have never thought about jumping on Discord. It's a call to you. It's also a call to all the players that do have the ability to play the game and be in the chat at the same time, but don't actually say anything in the chat. Go ahead and speak up. It's always great to hear from you. And I do know, it's cool and all that sometimes you just want to listen or just want to watch and play. And I do too. Trust me, I'm there all the time. But it is also nice to know that you're out there. Soldier says that Gary has always been a big supporter. We appreciate you, sir. Yeah, see? That's right.
Thank you, Soldier.
Educated the community on Jaffa cakes. I mean, if it wasn't for you,
Yeah.
Gary. Whew.
Tell you.
Chef Base God wouldn't be having Jaffa cakes, you know?
Nope.
Just be eating those American blueberry muffins. What a shame.
Yeah. What a shame, man.
Gary's like, it's a bit too taut. Bit too taut for me.
Yeah.
You're grinding Z-Money? Yeah, I know you are, Austin. Keep it up. The community is glad to see that you are enjoying the event and will enjoy and reap the benefits of this event. Because Austin, like everybody continues to say, he's going to be a great Titan for other events. So
It'd be great for PP.
Oh, it's going to be unreal for PP.
unreal.
I can't believe Prometheus isn't here to make a PP joke right now.
Right?
It's okay, Chance. I was just waiting for you to help me, PP.
Oh, jeez.
You're only at 2,000 souls. What are you doing, Chance?
Speakerface says only had LifeSpark 3 weeks and new ones now coming, so start saving now for the one after the new ones. Well, I was going to say
LifeSpark's
still
going to be good.
Yeah, LifeSpark's been in there for quite some time, and believe it or not, he still is going to reign for some time after that too. He even just popped up in the loading screen. He knows we're talking about him. So,
Chance, you're giving yourself too much credit. You're not at 2K yet.
wow.
I was rounding up. 119. I was rounding up.
Rounding up.
Yeah. Stop pressing the button when you're rounding up. Nothing happening.
Rounding up is what happens to most men in their middle age.
Ooh, that's awful.
Yeah, that half went the other way. Okay, yeah. But no, speaking of rounding up, 3.99K subscribers bothers me. Like not having an even 4. Let's all go tell our significant others and our friends to go subscribe because he needs 4K.
Just 10 subs.
Chance, tell all your ex-girlfriends to subscribe. There must be thousands of them.
Well, I first of all, I currently have 5 boyfriends, let alone the list of exes. Oh, baby.
The list of exes. Jesus.
4.1 is coming real quick.
So, Chance, I've told you, Southern California and all. You're going to appreciate this, and I thought about you yesterday. I walked out of my door, and I heard someone walking by who was talking on the phone. He was like this, overweight guy with his belly sticking out, but he was talking in a high-pitched voice, and he was like, yeah, and right after he cheated on me, I had a video sex with the guy that he said he cheated with, and then I told him about it with a message right after.
What? That's so petty.
That's about the level of maturity that my community. Yeah. Till 65, I don't think we grow up. I'm pretty sure.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Well,
right?
We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell.
Time will tell. Oh gosh, don't go Dennis now with life lessons.
Hey, D, when's the last time you checked out your analytics on the studio?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can check
Not since the stream started.
I can check it again.
Nice.
Anyone that's watching that's not subscribed, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to have at least 100 people that aren't subscribed.
Oh yeah.
He only needs 10 subscribers.
Oh, is it exactly 10?
Well, it's 3.99 thousand. That's 3,990.
Look, I've already owned the fact that math isn't my strong suit. That should be your all right?
Well, then don't question him when he tells you it's 10.
My strong suit is yelling obscene things and being loud. All right, that's all I got.
Yeah, it says I
Well,
still
dealing
need
with
6
fire.
subs. 6 more subs, at
You're
least
gonna get
3,994.
Where's above below?
Wow.
Hey, DOT community, this is BMT.
Oh,
is.
yeah.
I love it.
I heard VP mentioning from Val and Chef, and I had to jump on. I just got done work.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I know Val. I fought with her. I know what type of... She's having an off week. She's having a
50
very
quid an
off.
hour.
Yeah.
50 quid an hour, you know.
If did you say you was at like 6 now or 7?
No, I'm at 10.
Okay, still
Which still is.
that's a very off. I fought with you, Val. One of the very first VP pushing Raiders, and you ended up with 48 million. I ended up with 32 million. So that's an off week for you.
It's an off week.
Val, quit embarrassing Jim, Val.
It also doesn't help that the servers. This is like the worst master server I've ever been on.
Well,
We should not get in a good server. So
it doesn't help that no one wants to fight us. Like if someone would want to fight us, and we even had like one team of garrisons to hit, it'd be over.
So we're at 3.13 mil, and Team 2 is at 108 mil. So it's kind of like, I don't know.
so where are you at, Chef?
I'm like at 7.
You want me to let you off the hook?
No,
Bro, you're not going to hit 50 million. You could... if you're in a dead server like that,
yeah, I know.
I don't want to just easily take your money. You're not going to hit 50 million.
Why don't we change it to a different number? What's today? Thursday? Why don't we say 30 million?
49.
30 million.
49.
Oh, even 30 million is a lot in this thing.
No,
Just switch it up. Do it next week then. Just do it next week.
Yeah, we'll do next week or another week, or maybe sometime I'll join you and we could fight each other for. I'll take a week off or something like that. We could fight each other for VP or something.
Well, BMT, you should talk to Prometheo. Maybe you and I can get involved in some other kind of competition. Prometheo.
if BMT is ready to go up against you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's something interesting and new. Format. It's something interesting and new, and I only was going to stream for a little bit longer, but it's definitely something that Prometheo has to go in depth and explain for everyone to enjoy.
Prometheo, are you streaming today?
No, I'm too busy to do a stream.
Yeah, you did yours yesterday.
I may find a time, maybe Saturday morning.
Nice.
But, I'll try and make that work. But yeah, so the match format that I'm talking about here is that, we're at a place in the meta where there's pretty good balance in terms of attackers and defenders. And I'd like to give elite players who are doing war on a regular basis a chance to, showcase their deep bench, the relics that they have, and go head to head. And so I was talking to my buddy, Ward on NTG, who got me into the game one night, and we were talking about different event formats we could do, and one of them that obviously came up is like racing for VP, another is racing for souls, but then I give him credit for it. He suggested, what about format where you are going head to head with a limited number of Titans, and you're just seeing who can beat the other guy's islands, 1-to-1 or castle. And so we iterated on that and talked through it. And so the format that I'm proposing is each player would choose 5 defensive Titans and set them up on any island that you want. So you can choose the troops. It could be VP, it could be a resource. It doesn't have to be a VP land, but you can staff whatever Titan you want to defend your island, and then the other guy is going to have to take his 5 attackers that he declares before the match, and so he's not going to know who you're picking as your defenders. He's going to have to take his 5 Titans that he's declared as attackers for the match, and he's going to have to attack each of your islands. And so at the end of the 5 island battles, then if both players are tied, then it'll go to a castle round where you have the same defenders that were on the islands. And what I would do is say you can change one relic from your defense build when it goes onto your castle, just to mix it up a little bit. But the result would be you would pick your castle defender out of any of those 5. So you wouldn't have absolute certainty of which castle defender it is, and there could be some strategy there of trying to conceal what the defense is by changing the troops, changing the setup somehow. Wow, Zalon, you running out of troops there?
Did I?
Yeah, you're getting low on troops.
We're all starting to nap.
That sounds like fun to me. I'm all in for it. I mean, but
so
I'm just glad to know that Chef can only use his life spark once in each round.
Exactly. That's the thing is that's the thing is in the initial 5 you'd get 1 use of each of your attackers. When you get to the castle round, you get 1 use of each of your attackers. And so what I want to see is, with competitive players game theorying against each other, what do you end up with in the castle round? And I think that a player who has a really, really solid defense is going to put that out as their best one first. But a player who has kind of average defenses is probably going to put out not their best one first, but try to make it look like their best one, and lure in the life spark in a fight that doesn't actually matter. So they can try and win one later on.
Real quick, Prometheo, Jim, one of the major, and DOT community, one of the major things that I thought about is, besides from Prometheo, I would definitely get interested in being a part of definitely doing a lot of promotion, would be streaming these events live, watching the people go in, see if they actually do it or not, and watch as some of the biggest hitters in the game go against each other. It's
what we can actually do is we can have dual streams going.
See both sides of the fight.
You can see both sides of the fight and see both people, me attacking and Chef attacking, or Vintage attacking, or Prometheo, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. And there could be a lot of flexibility around that. I would like to do the first one where I can record it in advance and then add some graphics. But look, if people just want, if we have streamers doing it, then obviously we can just do it as, the guys do it on their own streams. And we have one common Discord where, I could be like, refereeing across the 2 streams, and that could definitely work, and we could do that tomorrow.
And actually, you know what? Just like Gary, hold on a second. So we also could have just like in professional wrestling, all these titles. That's what Prometheo also mentioned before, or boxing, whatever you want to say. But we also, like, heavyweight champs are obviously different classes too, depending on exactly eventually doing things on multiple levels, because plenty of people will most likely enjoy this. I already know I will. But we also could have like Val and Dee, head to head to see who's the greatest female.
And in the women's championship of the world, we have Short Val in one corner and Tiny D in the other.
Yeah,
well, there won't be a separate women's league for sure. I don't think it would be fair to the women to have Val in a separate category. But the other thing is, one thing I've been thinking about on this is, you could have a no troops league where any player, can take a level 25 land and stick their Titan on it, and it'll be no troops, head to head. Let's see who wins it,
Wow.
I really, really like that idea.
Like old school Freya?
Yeah.
Oh, old school Freya.
Well, I think that, it could really challenge you to think about, like, okay, do I use my Frigg now? Do I use her later? But the, level 25 castle.
So the matchings you had was me and Chef? or he was just saying that.
My dream match was Chef against Extinction. But, if you want to go for it, then, be my guest, Jim. Whoever steps up first and goes after this, the winner of that match is going to have the first title. So Yeah, there.
Well, I definitely want to do it, but I can't do it tomorrow. That's too short a notice.
No, of course. But
I don't know my work schedule.
You got to talk to Jim's fight promoter.
Yeah, everyone's got a manager.
Jim will play when he gets slight spark for him.
Okay, Gary. We'll put you in a lower league. You'll be okay.
No, but I want to see. Listen. I want to see Tox and Gary go at it. The Battle of the Brits.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
Battle of the Brits. Ooh. I want to know who's the baddest Brit on the block. Ooh, how about all those bees?
The baddest Brit on the block.
Very nice. You should have never said you could do this tomorrow. Everybody
LVRBC and Vampire. What hacker is going to win?
So here's what I would do if you guys want to do it. Sooner rather than later is Chef, BMT, if you want to try it out, just find a time that works for you, and I'll block off that time to do it. And then you guys can stream your game footage. We'll be on one Discord, the three of us, and I'll stream at the same time, and I'll figure out, whether I can get your footage into my stream or not. But even if I can't, then I'll just do a stream where I'm going through DOT database and
you could also wait. You could also just watch both their streams at the same time, can't you?
Right. Yeah. So.
Yeah, me and Chef could talk because I could do it next week, but I can't do it tomorrow. There's no way. That's just
I'm down. I'll do it next week.
It can't happen.
Yeah. So
with my work schedule so screwy, with most of the time I don't even know what I'm doing until about 7:30 the night before.
Now,
don't make us wait. Val can do it this weekend.
People like me.
Somebody else could do it this weekend. If Val can, or D, or Extinction from Prometeo.
It would be great.
It's just pretty much if you start this series, you have at least a 1 to 2 year long series, because then you go into this week we're only using Ice Titans, or this week we're only using, you know what I mean?
Well, right, and that's the other thing I was thinking is that it opens up a lot of possibilities of being all right, now this is a War Gods League match where you've got to use a War Gods Titan for everything, and so no Divine Titans. Yeah, it could be limitations for each match. It could be that those different things are just done all ad hoc for the first few fights, and then whichever format people want to compete in, then that turns into its own set of rules that gets carried forward.
Right, Lex.
I like that idea. That is a great idea.
Lex is excited about it. I'm at 4K DGs and hoping to pull my first Norse soon. Hopefully, I can get either Tricksters or Bow. Good luck, Austin. You can also do one that can strip the other person and vice versa, the fastest. Max lands versus max lands. Nitram, that's an interesting idea.
Yeah, I did think about that. Nitram, that actually, to me, I think that's more of a... so I do want to also have team formats, and I think having two teams put forward their heavy hitters, however many they want to compete with. I was thinking 5 players, do 5-on-5, and have it be a timed match for, the VP at the end of the fight, and say at the beginning you have to have, every player has to have exactly X number of VP lands, and just see what happens. And it's all about who has the most VP, gained as a team during that time period. I think that would be interesting to see whether it's only castle raids, or if they becomes specialized castle raiders hitting the castles while someone else is grabbing the islands. What would end up happening out of that? And say you can't delete islands, so there's a limited number of islands, and either team is going to try and hold on to them, or maybe what people would do is just raid the VP islands, because it's a limited amount of time. You can't accrue it off the lands. And it's going to be, how many times can you hit those islands while doing castle raids? I don't really know how that would end up playing out, and it'd be interesting to see what kind of team mechanics would come into play there.
Right.
All right, Jim,
that's an awesome idea.
Jim, explain that back to me in English, really. Really? So you want me to bash you in the head, and I'm going to bash you in the head, and you're going to bash me in the head. Yeah?
And we're going to see who comes out on top.
That's basically sports.
Yeah,
it's basically all sports.
Yeah, that'll do.
Well, except for that fancy soccer.
Have you ever seen Zinedine Zidane play?
Yeah, I was about to say, have you seen Zlatan Ibrahimovic ever play? That dude plays soccer like it's rugby.
Listen to that. Chef perked right up. He sat up in his chair, put his mouth close to the mic. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jim, back down.
Yeah,
no soccer haters here.
Chance,
you better stop. I'm gonna kick you.
There's like 3 soccer players, like 3 big time fans of soccer.
Ron
like, you're a minority,
Gamer.
baby.
Ron Gamer. You need to PM me on Discord. ASAP.
Ron Gamer needs to pull both Divine Titans when they come out.
Yeah. Ron Gamer, you've been doing extremely well with your channel, and I'm extremely happy to see that you're not that far away from 1,000 subscribers. You definitely deserve it. And
I've been watching the Global to see if your name popped up there, Chef, because you said you was going to do a bunch yesterday. But kudos to Nitram. Nitram is hitting it hard, and he was in like the top 7 globally for VP. So
yeah, man,
big shout out to Nitram.
Oh, he crushes it. I mean, day 1 he did 1,000 battles. It was wild.
Yeah, he's crushing it. I saw his name up there. I was like, wow, he's hitting it hard.
He always goes above and beyond. It's awesome.
So good job, Nitram. Good job, buddy. All right, I'm going to jump off here. I just got done with work. I got to go home, take a shower and stuff. I just heard about VP and Val and Chef just jumped on, so of course I had to jump on and, poke the bear.
It's okay. I still plan on, waiting, and then I'm just going to, sneak up on Val.
Sneak attack. I've been resting at night, so are you sleepy yet, Chef?
Yeah. I would PM her like, hey Val, are you tired?
you know you're getting close, and she's getting nervous when she starts calling you a brat, Chef.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
I'm still quite a bit behind.
All right, guys, have a good one. Thanks for the stream.
See you, Jim.
Of course.
See you, Jim.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
And thanks, Jim, for expressing willingness to participate in the match format. If there's any other players out there who are interested, just connect with me on Discord, and I'll loop you into a chat. I'm going to connect Jim to it right now. And I hope that we can. I like this idea that we can get it started now with the folks who are streamers. I was thinking of players who don't have their own streams and packaging it together into a more polished match format and doing some graphics for it. But there's no reason to delay when we have people who could just do it on their own streams, and then I'm happy to join and comment and commentate and sort of act as match promoter.
I'd do that. I'd mess it up completely and send in a 1-star. Mess it up.
I mean, you could totally have a 3-star league too, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty of the 5v5 format. Opens up a lot of potential, very narrow selection pools. Exactly. The 3-star only possibilities are pretty interesting. Or it could be old school. It could be only Titans that came out before, X date.
No summoners.
Yeah, pre-Greek. Yeah, no summoners, right. Well, no summoners would include Bast and some of the Void meta, but, right.
Etulus.
Only Guardians.
Oh my god, the only Guardians.
How
many copies of Ares do you have?
Only Paladins.
Only Paladins.
Friggin' Kronos. Only, pretty much.
Right.
I would do a couple attacks with Rena.
I mean, just for the record, I called dibs on the Ventador, Vintage, Chef, and Val for doing teams.
Listen to this dibs, Chance. Listen to this dibs.
I'm looking ahead. Yeah, no problem. Come at me with my all-star squad. Yeah.
yeah. Look at me.
No problem.
Yeah, look at me with the
My squad ain't so bad.
What, the
My squad ain't so bad.
92 Olympic Dream Team. You know, here's Larry Bird.
Yeah, no, Prometheus, it should be a rule, like Extinction, Vintage, Aventador, they can't be on the same team ever. Like, that would just be ridiculous.
Well, the beauty of the 1v1 format is that it really drives down to the heart of, how strong is any one player and how deep is their bench.
Yeah.
Well, Extinction is already, right now, he's pumping 2 phones, one in each hand right now, getting ready, push it to the limit,
Drinking eggs and crap.
Yeah. Gotta get ready. Gotta have the fight of my life.
I think he may be having a busy week or something.
Eye of the tiger.
Yeah, Eye of the tiger, exactly.
Right?
Vintage finds out about it. He's like, I'm going to grill me a ribeye. I'm going to get ready.
Gonna have a real man. You're gonna have a real man's meal before I kill in the game.
Oh,
Rocky theme playing in the background.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a given. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Valkyrie now becomes a summoner because of the prestige seal. Yeah. It does. She does.
I definitely need to go and get something to eat and all that. Zalon, thank you very much for the stream.
Jaffa cakes.
Yep, thank you, Gary.
Jaffa cakes. Might have some Jaffa cakes after something to eat. With the tea.
Thank you, Churro. Churro, you want to stream? You should do an afternoon, the afternoon shady hour with Churro for the UK.
Afternoon shady hour.
The afternoon shady hour with Churro for the UK and the EU crowd.
Vintage.
It's the only way for them to still enjoy their late night.
You better give Vintage his time.
Oh, that's right. That's true. Vintage needs to post his video. That's right.
Or he'll go mental.
He will go mental.
I missed that part. What did he say? What the video was about?
It's about the 1.39 update.
Oh, okay.
He pre-recorded it when it's a premiere.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good breakdown.
Well, everybody better be dressed really nice for the premiere. You guys better go get ready.
Get the bow tie on. Get the bow tie on.
Wait, is it like a Zoom premiere? Is this one of those things where like I don't have to wear a shirt?
Actually, I already told a few people for the round table tomorrow night. I told D, I was like, you can bring a +1 if you bring drum, and I was like, tell him to dress nice.
That's bullshit.
Oh, that's great.
Salon, I feel like you missed a giant opportunity with the way that the invitations were handed out. I was totally like a golden ticket format at least.
Oh, come on, that was decent.
It was really good. It was really good.
Well, yeah, he did it by priority. So like 1 through 5 got gold tickets. Well, I'm sorry, you must not be. What's your number?
Obviously not 1 through 5.
Oh.
I did not do golden tickets. I didn't.
Oh, no.
I didn't. Chance is totally saying that just because he knows what number
it's okay.
he is.
I did get my favorite number though. So
Just because he's a bitch.
All right, Gary.
Oh, Gary,
All right, Gary.
Gary,
Calm
my
it down.
gosh.
Calm it
We'll
down.
allow this one. But that's
We'll allow this one.
Gary.
It's the end of the stream.
Yeah, it's the end of the stream. I'm gonna have to wrap it up now.
Hour 3. Chef,
Right.
Chef, what's your number? What's your number, Chef?
7.
Okay.
I don't even know what this list is. Where is this list?
Where's this list? Yo, Chance is making the list.
I'm looking for it, I should say. I don't even know where it is.
Oh, I have most of these numbers figured out. Like we're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. 2 and 3 are the real. We don't know. That's gonna be interesting. I don't know about those guys.
JJ's got to be
Oh, Lord of the Fly.
2.
I don't know. Cheers, Z. You will get my Discord set up for a future At the moment, I'm traveling for work, all masked up in a train. That's fine, Ron Gamer. I just want to be able to message you on Discord. I just want to let you know about tomorrow night's stream. That's all. If you can, that'd be great. Lord of the Fly.
You get a golden ticket.
So how many streaming today? I don't know. I don't like. Maybe you. And I know Vintage is gonna drop his video here soon, premiering it. So I'm gonna do what? What time is it now? All right, 9 more minutes.
Chef, are you refusing? Chef, are you refusing to give us a quote for what time you're going on today? Is it like a big if, maybe? Is that what's going on?
It's a big if. I actually do have a phone call here at 3, for location for possibly a new restaurant, but I don't know how long that's going to take.
There's your opening, churro.
And with all these viewers, man, it's like wide open.
JJ, JJ. I mean, you could stream.
Bro, I would love to, but without Discord,
but you can't stream, JJ.
I can barely talk right now.
Salon, you did it again.
I know, I did it again. Because as soon as JJ says something, I'm like, well, JJ could stream, but then I'm like, crap, no. It's not a good idea. He should be resting. He's going to get too excited during his stream.
Yes. Bro, I hate to sound like a loaf, but I've been laying on my back this whole damn time, enjoying listening and watching.
Yes.
But I'm not in shape to
I understand, JJ. You rest up. But thank you for being here.
If I had Discord, so if somebody is real savvy that can come to my house and set Discord up so that it works, I would totally stream and just let you guys hang out. But I will not be creating content that I would be proud of having on my channel right now.
Right.
Good news, JJ. Churro says he's going to keep you entertained. He's going to stream today. 5 p.m. Pacific.
Super litty.
At what time?
Oh, yeah.
5 p.m. Pacific.
That's 8 Eastern. Right?
Yep.
I think so.
You know what? I might just pop an extra pain med for a churro stream.
That's funny.
There's no list.
What? What do you mean there's no list?
Where am I supposed to find this list?
He wants the list of the invites.
Oh no, there's no list. I just know who I sent them all to, and I can pull up their numbers pretty quick if I need to.
Well, just send them the picture of the whiteboard with all the names that, when you were brainstorming last night, when you were saying like, hey, where should everybody rank? Just send them that.
No, I didn't rank everybody. I just went through my Discord and said I'm inviting this person, this person, this person, this person.
Thank God I'm not 16. Well, that's wonderful.
But I told you, DOT community. I told you that even though the numbers mean nothing, that people would take it very seriously.
Oh no, I'm taking serious offense to it, to be perfectly honest.
Well, and Zalon's like, oh, the numbers are random. Then like 30 minutes later, I'm going back and forth. He's like, okay, BMT's number 1 because he's the bouncer. It's like, oh, so you did think about the numbers? Okay.
No. I just went through, and I was like, oh look, this is here's number 1, here's number 2, here's number 3.
Yeah, but you had to think about the people. So 1 was Jim, the first person you thought, and then
he was at the bottom of the people I talked to on Discord. So I just went up there.
I was talking to you on Discord before Chance even was.
Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, Gary, tell him.
Here we go, Gary. I thought you said you were leaving, Gary. I thought you said you were leaving.
You also realize that you can move their location around on where they are in Discord?
He would never, Zalon would never tell a single digit top 9 to leave. We're talking whole different league.
It's alright, Gary, you can stay. Gary's crying.
I refuse. Until I see the list, I'm not coming back.
Hey, Chance, I was 15.
See,
Hey, for being new, like, Gary's been around for a year and a half, man. Like, you're doing well.
well, I wanted some of the newer players to be on the round table. You have to get a good amount of free-to-play and newer players, and also some players that have been around, and Chance, so...
So you don't need to explain anything. Chance is just looking for an opportunity to poke at Gary. I think everybody else here realizes.
No, yeah, Zalon's like being so PC about this. Everybody else is like, oh, okay.
We get it.
Oh, no, I'm just filling time, though, too, here, because I'm also just continuing to raid out the wazoo, so I'm just playing.
Language.
Chance, how many souls do you have?
I just crossed the 2,000.
Sick burn, Austin. Sick burn. The answer is less than you, Austin.
Yeah. Probably significantly less.
Sizing up.
Yeah, dude. Those 15s, they'll come biting at the toes of the Lions who are in the top 5. Little hyena. I see you, Austin.
I know you were messing, Gary. That's awesome. Gary's like, in my last 10 minutes when I'm on streams, I just act like I just act out because I like it.
Will I get banned? Probably not.
He's like, because I'm leaving anyway.
Right. Evil cackle.
Yeah, Speakerface says you only see Gary cry if someone nicks his Jaffa cakes. Yeah, right? If they nick them.
We should take a poll. Like, how many people in DOT have tried Jaffa cakes because of this guy? So many.
Right?
So many.
He might even get Gary. Yo, Jeff.
Here we go.
Go ahead. Chef?
Chef, like, come on.
Chef, where'd you get your Jaffa
Sorry,
cakes?
I just walked down to my first floor and it's flooded.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, we got a flash flood warning down here. They had them at this odd little like side store, like a
bodega.
It's like yeah, kind of like that.
How bad is it, Chef?
I mean, there's like 2 inches of water down there, enough to where I walked out and.
Did you lose stuff? Your electric? Do you have electric items on the floor?
Oh no, never.
Okay.
2 inches of standing water, man.
Yeah. What the F? I'm gonna hop off to take care of this.
Yeah, Chef.
Bye, guys.
Totally understandable.
Yikes.
Speakerface says try the new pineapple ones. They're nice as well.
What's a jam cake?
Well,
Here we go.
They were only available in Britain. They're like cookies.
no, they're
from what I
available here
understand.
too. You can get them here too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like a thin orange muffin. That's
Well, there's.
there you go. That's the end of the story.
All right. Because we only got
But
a minute left. Minute left.
it's
54 people
British.
watching. I do want to thank everybody in the chat. I want to thank everybody on Discord. We still have Austin, JJ, Pisces, Prometheo, and Chance in here. Definitely had Vintage, also Gary, of course, and
Whoa.
Jim.
You said Pisces is here? I have not heard Pisces' voice.
Yeah, Pisces is
Where
here
you
too.
at, bro?
Yeah, Pisces
Come on,
is here.
man.
When we were in ERU Elite, I was accidentally calling Price's princess, and I think he got offended.
Dude, Austin, I'm offended for you, bro. Chef's trying to steal your hurricane thunder. Like, that's not cool. 2 inches of water? What a baby.
Yo, Chance, my last on one of my previous streams where you said that Austin got swept away, somebody made a comment on one of my previous streams saying like what happened to him. Like you weren't very descriptive about it, I guess, at the time.
Okay.
And people were someone was very concerned.
What up, JJ?
A shark ate him.
Man.
Yeah, shark ate him.
It would be a gator where I live. Maybe some sort of-
There we go, a gator, yeah.
Pisces is grinding out like crazy.
I'm doing a workout at the moment.
Nice.
Ooh, what's up?
Turn your flex on.
All right.
Something like that.
Nice, man. It's nice to hear your voice, bro.
Pisces, you're making us all look bad. You're doing good in the first day.
Right? You're putting Chance to shame.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I would be higher, but I'm currently pausing to do a workout, so.
Nice.
Is that because you heard about Prometheo's event coming up, so you want to start training?
That's right. He's looking to take on Extinction.
Nah, I'm not that good yet.
Yet.
Hey, Chance, I heard you got a sweater.
Oh, shut up. I sent you the picture. Yeah. Thank you for bringing it up, though. Pretty proud of that. Now, I'm going to do a retake of that photo session when I get my chef-based god free mask, because I'm very cool and I win a lot of free stuff.
Oh, are you? Are you that cool, Chance?
I'm still waiting on my free Zalon mug for being a tier subscriber. That is a thing.
Really? Really, that's a thing?
That's what I heard. I don't know. I might have started the rumor, but it's what I heard.
Yeah, of course. All right, DOT community. Let's see where my soul count is. I'm going to wrap it up. There we go. Just over 20,000. So 20,020 souls. Very nice.
Beast mode.
It's definitely beast mode. I wonder if I'm ranked number one. Number one! Alright. Setting a high bar here. Everybody else is doing alright. Wardon's doing good. Prometheo. He's at 15k. He's slugging it out. He's in the top 5 right there. At the very top. So just a little bit more in the event to go. Oh, I got that trumpet of iron. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, so Achilles, the syrup, the lyre, more DGs, banner of war. That's what we got left. I'll be grinding it out. Straight grind for the rest of the event. So I do hope everybody enjoys the event. I don't know if I'll be back streaming again. But, oh yeah, what am I saying? I'll be streaming tomorrow night.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was gonna say regular grind stream.
Oh my God.
A regular grind stream, Chance.
Where am I?
I'll be.
You don't even need to grind anymore, bro. You got us crushed.
So, I'm gonna be doing the, of course, the roundtable stream tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And invites have been out for Discord. It's going to be awesome. We will be reviewing everything in the most recent 1.39 blog updates, and I cannot wait for this vintage video today, because it's going to go over a lot of the same stuff, but at the same time, it'll also help to give us all the talking points. So it'll be very helpful. So, all right, DOT community.
Well, the next time we'll see you, you'll be at 4K. See you, buddy.
All right, I hope so. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll also do some giveaways as well on tomorrow's roundtable. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right, DOT community. I will talk to you all again very soon. Have a good one.